The sun is out and the scene is set in High River, Alberta for the championship final of the 2011 Boston Pizza Cup. The Bob Snodgrass Rec Center has been sold out all week long, and this crowd and you at home in for a real treat today. Hello everyone, I'm Dave Will, and with us to provide expert commentary for the next couple of hours, Paul Webster and Jackie Ray Greening. And Paul, it's the matchup everyone's been looking for all week long, even before we all got down here. It's the two Kevins, but it wasn't that smooth a road necessarily, at least for one of them.
No, we were expecting 3 matchups against these teams this week, and it happened in the A final, and Martin pulled out that, and that put Cooey down the B final, and he lost against Jeff Walker from the Peace, and had to pull off a couple big wins in the Seaside to get back into this championship final. So they're on their last legs for the last couple of games, but hopefully they'll pull off a big one tonight.
Well, and Jeff Walker's really been a sub-story this week. It's a name you want to remember because it's his first Alberta Provincials, and he was right there. He was one rock away from being right here for this championship final, Jackie.
It was a great semifinal game this morning, and it's great to see new young blood coming up. And as you can see, a big 3-ender for Cooey in the second end, but it's all tied up coming home. Cooey does have last rock, and this is Jeff Walker you're seeing right now. And he's throwing one just about top 8 foot. What he's trying to do is basically make Kevin Cooey's last rock draw a little more difficult. You can see that Walker's lying another one in the house. So he's lying 2. Cooey needs a piece of the 4 foot for the win, and really no doubt as his team just watched it all the way down, comes right into the 4 foot and the win for Cooey.
Well, an exciting semifinal and an exciting week here in High River, but we're down to the nuts and bolts of this thing, and we're looking at the two Kevins now, and really, as far as you're concerned, Paul, that's the key matchup in this contest.
It is. We saw a world-class shot to finish that game, but Kevin Cooey didn't have a world-class performance that game. He shot about 60%, and he's going to have to bring it out this game. You can see when we saw them on the Briar in the provincials last year, they're rolling on all 8 cylinders, and they're just a little tight this year. And I think trying to defend that world championship and their provincial championship is putting them in a different frame of mind. We're not seeing the Team Cooey from the Briar last year, and hopefully they can bring that out in the final game here against Team Martin.
I really agree with you, Paul, that they just seemed really tight this morning. They're not talking as much as they were last year. The communication doesn't seem there to be there for Team Cooey. The other matchup, because the front ends, I think, are so evenly matched. So I think when you look at the third between Blake McDonald and John Morris, I think that's a key matchup.
Well, all 4 of them are really key matchups, let's face it. And this is going to be a very exciting game. And we've got 500 people packed in here as we've had all week. We've got everything teed up for you. The championship final, it's the two Kevins, and history's being made here. It's the world champion, the Olympic champion, coming right up after this break.
Alberta Curling, proudly sponsored by Boston Pizza. Alberta Curling, proudly sponsored by Williams Moving and Storage.
Scotty's, proud supporter of women's curling for 30 years.
WHL Hockey is live on Shaw. Catch the NHL stars of tomorrow today. Don't miss the excitement when the Seattle Thunderbirds look to keep the playoff drive alive as they hit the I-5 north for a clash with the Vancouver Giants. Tune in Friday, February 18th, 7:30 Pacific, 8:30 Mountain for great junior hockey action. The Western Hockey League, building the world's finest talent. WHL Hockey, only on Shaw.
I've changed apartments several times. My roommates have always been trouble. Now, because of the economy, I've had to move back home. When my mom gets drunk, she tells me everything I do is going to fail. I get into arguments with her about her drinking. Dad goes to Al-Anon family groups. I didn't think Al-Anon would work for me, but every time I go, I feel better. If someone's drinking bothers you, you might find help in an Al-Anon family group meeting right here in our community. I found support there. You can too. Call 1-888-4-AL-ANON or visit alanonfamilygroups.org.
Well, welcome back to Shaw TV's coverage of the 2011 Boston Pizza Cup. It's the men's championship final. The winner goes on to represent Alberta 1 month from today at the Briar in London, Ontario. And we've got our first rock thrown in what promises to be an historic game. And our lead stone throwing red, Team Cooey, Nolan Thiessen.
Take a look.
Well, Paul, do you ever think you would see an Olympic gold medalist and a world champion, the reigning, going head-to-head for a provincial championship?
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see, you know, and we live in such a talent depth province in Alberta here. To see those two teams, it's pretty cool. And we were talking about it this morning. I don't know if there's another sport that we'd see that, just to get back to those competitions.
And we may never see that in this sport again.
Well, being from Alberta now, I think we'll see it in our province.
You really can feel the buzz in here, though, and it's kind of been the buzz all week long here at the championships in High River. Everyone coming in thought it was going to come down to the two Kevins, and it has.
And Martin's team's been playing really well. We talked about Cooey's team in the pre-show there, and they're not, playing as they can. A couple games this week, they're playing phenomenally well, and they just had a couple hiccups along the way. So I'm really hoping they're going to bring it this game and give all the viewers at home the game that we've been waiting for.
Nolan Thiesen's second rock of this first end. And I heard Cooey's season, the Team Cooey's season, described as a victory lap this year, and we've seen that in many other sports. It's a difficult thing to follow up when you're the reigning champion of anything. Everyone's looking for you.
It's good. And even all the teams on the tour this year, there's not too much pressure in terms of points and Olympic qualifying spots that they're looking for. So they're number teams. They honestly do need to take that break and give themselves a little bit of time to spend with their families and have a little bit of fun playing the game too. And then next year it turns right back on to the focus on the 2014 games.
Decent second rock of this end has a piece of the button, full forward.
Line's good.
These front ends are so good. We're almost at a point when these two teams play that they can throw the first 4 rocks down the sheet and just place them.
Lots of room. Lots of room. Whoa. I know, buddy, but we're not not far. Lots of room.
Ben Hebertstone coming into the house. Nestles right up against that red stone. Bumps it in, actually, for a little more of the button.
Yeah, this ice has great finish, so you are going to be able to come around that center line guard. So it's been challenging because the weather's been so warm. There's a swimming pool in this High River facility, so ice makers are dealing with a little humidity.
Yeah, and Jamie Brass and his crew have done a great job of dealing with that. He was a little concerned this week because the humidity levels were up to 75%, which is big in our sport. It's a key shot for Team Cooey here. There's a little bit of a miss out of Ben Hebert there, just bouncing off and not getting fully frozen on that rock. So if they can get the inside face of this, they can set it up.
Carter Rycroft let this one go. Second for Team Cooey.
Just off the nose.
Try to, if you clip the first red, it's real good too.
Yeah.
But try to get those
hair high.
hair high. Aim for hair high.
John Morris giving some extra advice to his second, Mark Kennedy. Looking for the double takeout here, trying to stick the shooter around so they can use it later.
Shooter.
Shooter's going lost.
Kennedy cleans the top one off.
Just missed the one on the button.
And that does rub out of play.
Well, Kevin Martin, you look at Wednesday night, he played Brock Virtue. He defeated Rob Schlender. Cooey, as we mentioned, in the A final, and then Jeff Walker in the Page 1-2 playoff game. This is Kevin Martin's 5th game here at the Boston Pizza Cup.
Fairly tight.
We're talking about records earlier, too. Since this team has been formed in 2007, being their first Brier playdowns, they have yet to lose a game at the provincials. They're 5-0 in 7, 5-0 in 08, 5-0 in 09. They took last year off because of the Olympic Games, and then so far they're 4-0 in this provincial. So it's an impressive record that I'm not sure if you ever hear again.
Clean. Wait for it. Get ready. Right off. Clean it. Yep. No. Whoa. Shot, Carter.
Rycroft's high guard, just off the center line.
Yeah.
And Kevin Cooey, meanwhile, he defeated Glenn Kennedy. This is Mark's brother that you're sitting in the hack right now. That was on Wednesday night. Then he defeated Dom Walchuk, lost to Kevin Martin in the A final, defeated Tom Appleman, lost to Jeff Walker in the B final, beat Virtue, beat Walker, so he's in his 8th game right now. He's getting his money's worth.
He is.
Okay, good. Beauty.
Great shot here by Kennedy. He makes these look easy, and he won't be happy with his first one, so he's trying to bail his team out a little bit and get that 4-foot open.
Yep.
It was kind of, I think he was wanting to hit a little less of that one, but still it's a great shot.
Where are you? Three. Room. Whoa. Room.
Blake McDonald's first stone of this championship final.
Room. 3. Gonna have to finish it. You ready? Really gonna have to finish it. Yeah, go now. Go! Real tight. Whoa, where?
One of the toughest shots to play this week is just a perfect guard. There's so much late finish that they really got to be careful in terms of when and how they sweep these rocks. It's a great shot by Blake.
Higher than nose.
And we're lucky enough today to have all 8 of these players mic'd for this action. This is a very intimate setting. Everyone in this building can hear everything that's being said, and so can you at home. And
if you make it across top, it's not
be in for
horrible.
an entertaining afternoon.
We were saying prior to the show, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to argue any strategy during this game when you got the Olympic gold medalist against the world champion.
Yeah.
We're close enough to the action, we can probably yell and get their advice.
Oh, he just rubbed the back shot. That was so close. Double for John Morris.
Sorry, guys. Oh, sorry.
Just a couple little half shots of Team Martin so far this end.
You got to be pretty tight
They're just not getting those key shots at the key time so far, and it's giving Cooey a little confidence going into the rest of the game. And if they can keep it up, it's looking. It's nice having Team Martin throwing runbacks already in the first end.
Well, and keep in mind too, Cooey played 2 games yesterday and 1 this morning. Kevin Martin, after winning the A event, did play the Page playoff, but that was a quick game.
There is something to say to keep playing. Martin's team, because they won the top spot, were afforded a practice, but Cooey just gets that extra time on this ice, and that can give you a little lift coming into a final when your opponent's been off gameplay for a day and a half.
Just a 12-foot biter there.
And they're concerned about that going in. It's still guarded, but what John can do now, if he doesn't get the run back, he can actually roll his shooter into the rings.
I kind of like going across it on this one, Johnny, if you can. Okay.
Still a tough shot when you're throwing 5-second peels.
Kevin Martin asking John Morris to get that one out of there.
Other way.
You just see it on the sideline through a little inside out. It's going to hit it high. Oh, great shot.
Nice shot.
Phenomenal shot. And that's what, no, and that's why they were concerned about that, is because that changes the play for Cooey. They can't force into 1 now. They're going to have to make sure they don't give up 2. So if he has to hit this, the blank's in play now.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of white between that shooter stone and the 12-foot rings.
Maybe if we didn't have
Maybe roll it in if this hangs out, okay?
If we bury big words. Depends right how he hits it. None of us come around. No, you threw like come up.
It's a great conversation we're hearing. Actually, Kevin Martin and John Morris saying if their nose is, even if we bury half of it.
A bit less, Blake.
I think you have to throw it the next end like it's a good rock, and then you only have to bury half. You can pick it out.
Actually getting a couple conversations, and Mark and Ben are talking about rocks and just making sure they have a set that they're happy with. And I think Ben's a little concerned about what his rocks are doing.
Lots of chatter out there. This is just the first end.
Want to be able to run it. Good.
Perfect shot by Kevin Cooey.
Straight run back. Shooter sits on the center line.
Turn around, don't you? Yeah. Half bury and let him. Half bury would be best. Yeah, you don't want to full bury here. Like nothing's going to.
And the reason they don't want a full bury is that takes away the
Fight the button,
run back.
boys. Just top button, half buried. Yeah.
It'll slide good. Yeah.
Try not to fully bury. He'll nut the darn thing on us.
So basically, he just wants to half bury, because if he doesn't, this rock. Oh,
don't be deep.
Clear the screen there. But this rock right here is the run back rock, and he could do the run back and totally be buried if it is.
There's a lot of respect for your opponent here, and they know Cooey's bread and butter is his hitting game. They're just setting up. I mean, if Cooey tries to play that run back, then if he gets it, then he can blank the end and take him in a second.
Lots of room. Lots of room.
I heard somebody say,
tons of room.
don't be deep.
Tons of room.
We're heavy.
Tons of room.
Never.
We're heavy.
Never.
Just let it die if it will.
Never.
It's back 12 if you want.
No.
What?
No.
Make room for a couple? No.
Go, buddy. Go.
Oh, man.
I love having players mic'd.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, draw weight's been a little tough here, especially in the start of the game when you haven't played for a couple of games. That just gives Kevin Cooey a little in here to play the freeze, and he'll be pretty happy forcing Kevin Martin to 1 here.
Yeah, and exactly what we're saying. He's just trying to sit one right on there, and if he does, it sets up a potential steal for Kevin Cooey. Don't want to be heavy and bounce off it.
Kevin Cooey's final stone of this first end. looking to freeze and sit on the button.
Line's good. Just line. Just line. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Line's good. Root. Good. Whoa, Root. Good. Root. Heavy, guys. Clean. Line's good, guys. Yep. Just for line. Line's on it. Whoa. 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 Too much line. Too much line. Get off.
Need the backing.
Freeze it.
No, need the backing.
No. Go, Johnny. Every centimeter.
It's a good test here.
That's
exactly what Jackie said shouldn't happen there. And it's a type of shot we saw Kevin missing in the semifinal this morning, just not giving that to his sweepers. He's got a world-class front end there that can drag that rock 5 or 6 feet, and this opens the door for a fairly easy deuce for Kevin Martin.
Exactly, because even if you look, even if he's just biting the top 4, Kevin can't even get in for his 2. There's the right way to miss was
only got to
long.
move it a couple inches.
You don't get too many draw misses out of Kevin Martin, and that was one that Team Cooey just failed to capitalize on.
Here's the hammer shot of the first end. Kevin Martin. Chance at 2.
We got back 12. Back 12. Back 12. Wait, perfect on. Wait,
Clean. Yep.
Hard. Watch the lead.
Clean. Whoa. Stay close.
Never. It's off me.
Clean it up. Clean it up. Clean it up.
Just clean, my man.
Nice shot.
How boy, Kev.
That boy, Skipper. Good shot.
And he does it.
It's a big 2 points for Team Martin.
A great big 2 points for Team Martin. The momentum out of a one end. 2-0 Martin over Cooey. We're back with second end action from the 2011 Boston Pizza Cup right after this.
Alberta Curling, proudly sponsored by Boston Pizza.
Scotty's, proud supporter of women's curling for 30 years.
Because she'll need 2 more operations before her first birthday.
Because parents should never outlive their child.
Because I need his heart to keep beating. Because I have to have more chemo.
You can save a life right now. Please book an appointment to donate blood today by calling 1-888-2-DONATE. Canadian Blood Services. It's in you to give.
Welcome back to the Snodgrass Rec Center in High River, Alberta. We're one end in the books for the 2011 Boston Pizza Cup Championship Final, and it's Kevin Martin's rink with a 2-0 lead. Picking up 2 points with the hammer. There's the shot on your screen. And guys, how big is that? How important is that in that first end to come out and take the 2 and you have last rock?
Well, I think the big key that is Cooey had him on the run and had him on the wire the whole end, and then Kevin Cooey with his last rock let Kevin Martin off the hook. And it obviously was a great shot for Kevin Martin, but Cooey could have taken that away on him.
It is definitely a missed opportunity, and it's one of those shots we were talking pre-game that Kevin Cooey, in terms of the performance he and his team have to bring, that's one of the ones they can't give away. That was either going to be a force of 1 or a blank end for Team Martin. They did not expect to get a 2 points there after Kevin Martin missed his first one. And giving that out and that big deuce to open the game just takes a little bit of pressure off them.
Well, Kevin Cooey asking Nolan Thiessen to put something out front after Ben Hebert put his full 8, actually a chunk of the 4.
Yeah, exactly where you want your lead to be, in front of the tee line.
Turn, guys. Hey, buddy, no problem. Out turn's a pretty tricky spot. I don't think so. Yeah, successful.
A rare intern for Ben Hebert.
It was good. Blake McDonald, Kevin Cooey just had a discussion about his shot, and Blake said, "Don't worry about it. It just, yeah."
Line's pretty good.
Oh, try to curl a mile.
You have to be tight. Tight guard.
Real tight to the range, John.
Not in, though. Not in.
No, line's good. Get it tight.
Nice and tight. Nice and tight. Hard. 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 Come on.
Hard.
Come on. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Good scrub. Good.
Good, Benny. Well done. Good shot, Benny.
Good fishing, guys.
Mark Kennedy and John Morris sucking a few extra inches of curl out of that one.
Yeah, you can. You know, it's something for those junior curls at home to watch and learn about these guys and how and when they sweep. and they really manage the rocks almost professionally in terms of where they want to put them.
And there was a great discussion in between the first and second end between Mark Kennedy, Ben Heber, John Morris, and they were discussing the sweep point and in that first end. So great communication as well.
Don't have line. Leave it. Leave it. Nice shot.
Get inside it.
Right on her, Marcus. Top 8 foot.
Yeah.
And the chess game begins.
Kevin Martin asking Mark Kennedy to put one right on top of that red one on the center line.
Kevin Martin, first trip to the Briar, 1991.
Line's good.
I'd like to sweep this.
20 years ago.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Line's good. It's good.
Line's good. Hard line.
Gotta go.
Hard line.
Real hard, man. Hard. Hard. Go. Hard.
John Morris cheering on Ben Heber.
Bounce it. Keep going. It is. Okay.
Not a bad miss, just a little bit light out of Kennedy's hand there, and they dragged it enough to ensure they got a possible run back later on.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought you were close, Mark.
Keel.
Just that rock.
Right at the nose.
Kevin Cooey asking Carter for a run back
just
pick
normal up a bit. Now throw it up. Yep.
Hard.
Yellow one, Fred.
Hard. Go. Hard. Play on the shooter. Go.
Nice shot.
Just make that look so easy, and it's not an easy shot, especially on this ice. You have to throw it perfectly, and you have to put the broom in the right spot too, which is sometimes tough on good ice.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
Good hack. Okay. This should finish.
Just looking about a hack weight hit and roll.
Yep.
Come on. Hard. Hard looks like
Real hard. Yeah.
hard. Hard.
Yeah. Come on. Hard to hit ours.
Whoa.
Okay.
Another miss out of Kennedy. It's nice thing is they're counting two, but it gives Cooey the play now to slide two shot, probably one undercover. So John Morris will be, if they make this perfect, John will have to bail a little bit for his team, either with a run back or a freeze.
Well, I know, Paul, you said the first miss was a good miss. This one wasn't horrible.
No, I mean, the fact that they got the two yellows in counting, if they can make a double later on, then Cooey's probably going to have to score something, but you don't see Mark Kennedy have two half shots in a row too often.
Initially, they were going to try to
corners thrown to this side. Not as many thrown that way.
Wide. I just can't get this broom. I gotta be heavy or I gotta be full.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Initially, they were looking to come in and split this. Then they decided they were going to freeze, and now he's moved over here, so I'm not sure what's happening.
Let's go here. No,
I like all three calls. I think what they need to do is just flip a coin and call one. And, you know, Cooey's team does have some time issues once in a while, and they've got so much experience on the team once in a while. I think Kevin just needs to put the broom down. This is just
You do have three options, and whatever you do on any of them, you make it, and you're good, because there's really...
Hard. Okay.
What do you think, Johnny?
I don't think it's
obviously they were
that's almost
looking to get
the can't go over the top.
Okay, so firm.
We don't see that type of miss out of the teams, even in the semifinal there, when they up the weight a little bit, and I say that anything from you know, back line weight to hack the board, we are seeing a little bit of straightening happen. They were struggling that both teams this morning in the semifinal, trying to figure out where to put the brush, and that's another miss by Carter there, where I'm not sure how he threw it, but might have just had a little bit too much ice.
Let's give a listen to this conversation.
He hits and rolls.
Rich John came down to see if there was a double possibility, and they said 2 flats, so let's just go for the hit and roll.
Yeah, if they wanted to even try, like John said, it's almost a miracle to touch that. He'd have to throw almost a 4 or 5 second rock and have a really flat roll. So we'll see how Team Martin can follow Team Cooey guys here, trying the almost identical shot that Carter was asked for.
Weights up a bit.
Go, man. Go, man. Oh, that's pretty good there.
That's a great shot.
Good shot, John.
Beautiful shot here, and just great throw by John and great ice reading by Kevin. And not only to get behind cover, but they're shot rock.
Okay, you only have to get to the nose of it, right? Yeah. Just draw weight.
Ben's draw ran pretty good, but I don't think it's as fast.
Like 14.5.
The back here.
The side of the sheet Kevin Martin was actually trying to stay away from with Ben Hubert's rock, so we'll see how
It might be a little tight, looks heavy. Nope. 7. Oh, good. Low.
Here light, maybe. Here light, maybe.
Go. Line's fine. Line will get there. No, 7. Yep. Hard. It's the 5. Hard. Line's good. Just move it there. Go, Carter.
Who's shot?
I think yellow's still shot.
I think yellow is
too.
too.
Move another about an inch.
Nose isn't bad right now.
Oh, nose, they'll bump again.
So we're in pretty good shape if we know.
Good ice.
Is this
more weight?
Does it touch this?
No, no, it definitely doesn't.
That's big. It's big. If it doesn't touch this, then it's good.
It doesn't touch it. I guarantee it doesn't touch it. No chance.
What they're talking about, if they throw the heater, well, this one, they want the top one to come off.
I'm just worried a little bit, you hit nose here, he bumps it back a little.
We got him. We're still in a real good position, I think, if we nose.
I don't hate it.
Does it go easy if we blast?
It doesn't go, it's about a quarter rock to make this double.
And we might end up knocking this out. So then he just runs back. Just hack on the nose.
Okay. Good hack, maybe.
What a great conversation.
Yeah. Good hack, okay. That's fine.
When you have an Olympic gold medalist explaining it better than us, I know.
You bet.
Great conversation. They were just worried that if they make the double, they were going to hit that, go over the top of the yellow one. But as we see, they figure they can make the double.
You can't throw it hard.
Yeah, they're just coming down here with board and just to nose it to
nice, easy
have that play on it. But John wanted the shot from the beginning.
Whoa, guys. Off. Clean. No.
It's got to be on the nose of this one.
Finish. Curl. Finish.
Shot, John.
Beautiful shot.
Not bad. Good talk.
Almost with hack weight.
On what?
Hack weight straight back. Even if we can roll a little bit behind the guard, that's even better. Because like shooter will roll. We just nut it with hack. Yeah, I like board then. Okay. It jams there, doesn't roll out.
What are we doing?
Just looking to hit this yellow one, roll their shooter here. This red one should go on to this yellow one, is what they're thinking. Is that right?
Yeah, well, they're not concerned too much about shot rock here. I don't think they're actually going to tap this one back here.
Throw about backboard weight?
I was with you. I thought they're coming with the out turn on the other side, but they're trying to get rid of that guard. Luckily, the guard's there, Feller, so they have some options.
Just board. Yep. Whoa. White board. Whoa. Get off. Yep. Whoa. Right off. Got a curl, baby. Come on.
Look at this.
Nice shot, Blake.
Great shot.
That's a really nice shot. There's no double there.
You see the replay here, well thrown by Blake McDonald, and you can see just by their discussion they're still struggling with the ice and when and how it's going to curl, but this is a great result.
And actually even rubbing that yellow one.
Yeah, nose are here high. Nose, and then we got this one, and this one is hopefully not fully out.
They said 1 and 2 right now.
Same shot as you just threw.
But as you alluded to, Paul, you can really sense a difference in the tone in their discussions.
So
you can.
Kevin just looking, I'll clear that out of there, but basically just looking to hit that top rock, sit right there. He's trying to set up for the next one. He won't be shot rock.
No, he won't. And it's going to be interesting to see what Kevin Cooey does, because he can, I mean, you're going to have 2 yellows lined up there, but you're also, Kevin Cooey can have the out-turn draw around. He could also play the in-turn freeze to the back and lie too, and it'd be interesting to see if he can do forms here. I think he's got some great options.
Clean. Just clean. Yep. Hard, boys. Hard. Good.
Still have the one Redstone sitting shot.
Can you do this? If you could bring that yellow one underneath the guard with you.
I think we can spin back onto our own and maybe get second.
It's close.
What he's looking is just to hit this one.
Can't really leave that one.
And go
I
in.
think you throw good weight.
They're probably going to throw normal appeal here. I think they have to address that one on the left side there because it's a play that Kevin Martin can use next.
We do want to move it, you say?
Oh, yeah.
So Blake's pretty sure if you hit about 3/4 half rock and one on the left-hand side, you'll come off the top one into the red again.
There's no way we can, it's way thinner than you think. Like, there's no way you're going through here without touching this.
Okay, so like half? Do you want peel though?
No, just normal up.
Normal up, okay.
You like that?
Yeah, I like that.
It's like, think about it. If you're hitting half,
yeah.
If it goes squirting through, you might have to get that all the way back there.
Yeah.
So again, this is the rock they're hitting. And then they're just hoping to come off the back of this one and sit two buried.
Yeah, they want to make sure, like, what they can't do is, like, they hate to nose it here and give Kevin a play to draw around or something, give him an out. So they really want to go hard for the roll, because if Kevin Cooey makes this even a half roll or a full roll, they're going to put Kevin Martin in a world of hurt in terms of what he's left with. Kevin Cooey can set up a 2-point score for his team.
Kevin Cooey's first rock of end number 2.
Got to be close.
Go! That's a good shot.
Set up the double?
Yeah, absolutely.
Try to get it. Make sure we get the one.
Real thin, Mark. We got to be on this side of the center line by this much. We're on that way harder.
They just caught that yellow one a little bit. It affected the roll on the red one. And it leaves Kevin a peel weight double, which is right in his wheelhouse. I think Team Cooey's going to be a little disappointed.
Well, Cooey, I was surprised. He just barely got by that front yellow one in the top 12 foot. I don't know where was the best spot to hit that rock.
I think they had a little bit of room to curl a little bit more, but I don't think it reacted the way they thought. And Kevin Cooey thought that red one was going to be coming back straighter, and then this half rock double would have been there. Sweeping it right over his hand. They got to go hard to get this double.
He's thrown a few of these in his lifetime. Not there, not the double at least. Got the top rock, but red sits shot, leaving Kevin Cooey the opportunity.
Well, have a look at this, and you can see right out of John Morris's hand. Just.
That's a half inch from being perfect, and John recognized that Kevin was a little tight out of the hand and had the boys on it the whole time.
Not quite as.
So if he throws the same, that's fine. This is where I threw that one. Was
just a piece of the 8-foot for Kevin Cooey. This is a no-stress shot for him, and nice chance to get a hold of his draw weight again.
Well, he threw one of these to get into this game just a few hours ago.
Playing the freeze tap.
Here we go.
Needed 4 actually in that shot. So
for you,
for mine.
Oh, okay.
Little positive.
Yep.
When they say positive, it's all based on how they want to throw that. So they want to release it. So you'll see them at the end here come off the back of the handle right there. And just make sure it doesn't curl early. It's kind of the same as a professional golfer drawing and fading a ball.
Come on, guys. Come on. Hard, you got it. Come on, guys.
Nolan Peason, Carter Rycroft, now Blake McDonald working the brooms. Was it enough? It was indeed. Not by a whole lot, though.
That's why you have your brushers.
That's why you have your brushers, thanks to that hard sweeping. A take of 2 for Kevin Cooey. We're deadlocked at 2 after 2. Going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more after this.
Alberta Curling, proudly sponsored by Best Western.
WHL hockey is live on Shaw. Catch the NHL stars of tomorrow today. Don't miss the excitement when the Seattle Thunderbirds look to keep the playoff drive alive as they hit the I-5 north for a clash with the Vancouver Giants. Tune in Friday, February 18th, 7:30 Pacific, 8:30 Mountain for great junior hockey action. The Western Hockey League, building the world's finest talent. WHL hockey, only on Shaw.
Welcome back to High River, Alberta, into end number 3 at the 2011 Boston Pizza Cup Men's Championship Final. The winner off to the Briar in London, Ontario, 1 month from now. And Paul Webster, you said during the break it's a tale of 2 misses so far, but we're deadlocked at 2.
Yeah, a couple uncharacteristics. One in the first end by Kevin Cooey to give the 2 points to Team Martin with an easy draw, and a missed double opportunity by Kevin Martin the second end to give a fairly easy 2 points to Team Cooey with an open draw. So it could be a different game here if someone wants to make both the shots.
Fair amount of room. We can wait. Maybe you might be stickier out here. Line's pretty good. Wow.
Such a matchup when these guys play each other, because those little misses don't happen too often. When they do, you can see the other teams are jumping right on and taking the opportunity. So we now have an 8-end game.
Not deep. At the end. Yep. Try to bury a little of it.
And I think really important, since we were talking about Kevin Cooey's team not looking like they were playing. Provincial.
Back. Hold us.
Clean.
Wait's good.
Clean. Clean.
More of an open end, unless we can see Benny get behind the center guard here. A few hits for the front ends here.
Yep.
Now we're only 2 ends in, and we've got great shooters at all positions on both teams. Are you guys surprised by anything you've seen so far?
No, it's pretty much, I think the biggest surprise is that we are getting those misses, and if this was 2 other teams, we probably wouldn't be talking about the misses, because it was just uncharacteristic for these teams to give those big misses and scoring. Right now, and both teams are shooting well in the 80s and 90s, and it's a test match. I think what play in this end. Kevin Martin won't mind blanking this end and taking Hammer into the 4th and just taking a scoring opportunity away from Team Cooey later on.
Yeah, well, and you knew right from the get-go that these two love to mix it up, well as everybody does on the World Curling Tour, it seems now. They just really seem to get after the philosophy too. You should do it in the first few ends, get real aggressive when the ice is at its best as well. So. Kevin Martin happens to pull out another win here today. This would be his 11th trip to a Briar.
Same here, more maybe.
James Gratton is out of New Brunswick. It's his 9th trip. Brad Gouchou making his 8th appearance. Sean Adams for Nova Scotia, 6-year absence from the Briar. He's going back. And Eddie McKenzie from Prince Edward Island. There's a household name.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did go in 1994, not as a skip.
3-4 inches short.
So he has been there.
We can't hit it, I don't think. He'll just come right around.
And in so many ways, it's a real shame that one of these 2 teams will not be in London, Ontario a month from now.
There's been some talk about, taking a Canadian entry into the reigning Canadian champ back into the Briar. And, Kevin Martin, if you talk to him, he's a big proponent of it. And I think from a marketing perspective, it would be great for the game. But from an Alberta perspective, it would be good for our younger teams, too. We saw 2 young teams in Brock Birchie out of Calgary and Jeff Walker of the Grand Prairie in the Final 4 teams. And there are some young teams here in Alberta. We just don't hear about them.
Come on, Benny. Hard, guys. Keep going, full 12.
Line's perfect. Come on.
Go. Keep going.
Those 2 Ravens up in front, Knox County, they decided to draw around this as opposed to hit.
Great sweeping, guys. Sorry.
They just got it in.
Kevin Martin swept there.
Kevin Martin sweeps a lot if you watch this game. He's a pretty good sweeper. He's a big man. He's pretty good with the broom.
Hey.
Should come up a bit, but nothing huge.
Nothing's going crazy, right? It's just looks like a pile of ice.
Yeah. Is that quite a bit? Looks like a lot of ice to me.
Yeah, this Alberta field just so tough. If you're not from Edmonton, if your name's not Kevin or Randy, you're not going.
Yeah.
At least for the last 10, 11, 12 years.
True, it's been a tale of three teams really, and it's Calgary Skip and John Morris is a Calgary third, so we're going to send someone from Calgary to the Brier.
Well, I know John Morris was a Calgary Olympian last year.
You can see
presentation way wide on that one.
I don't mind this. There's the shooters coming my way? Yes. Okay.
The yellow one, and wrong color, but throwing the yellow rock, trying to split it, move one behind the corner guard, and roll the shooter.
Yeah, just a little respect for your opponent too. They just want to make sure that you use that guard so there's no double.
No, weight's good.
Weight's good. Yeah.
Whoa, guys. Whoa, guys.
He's a curl Maya.
Whoa, guys. Whoa, guys.
Just trying to copy a Ben Hebert tick shot here, and get Benny's waiting for this.
Yes. Yep. Real hard. Real hard. Real hard. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
More gradual there.
Okay, John.
Oh, great weight. Great weight.
Yeah, they're just a little question. They thought they had the right ice, and Johnny threw the right weight. They just didn't get the finish that they were expecting there. And still not a bad leave, the fact that it's about an 8-foot double.
Yeah, the key for Cooey on this one, he wants to
just normal.
Save the shooter, get it in a nice position.
Turn.
No.
Let's make it. Real good throw.
Hits this just off the nose, should make the double, should leave your shooter there as well.
Hard. Yep. Really hard. Hard. Whoa. Hard. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa.
No.
A little frustration from Blake McDonald there, and they're just on and off it, but they just need to curl up a little bit more or sweep it the whole way and get it across the top.
Unless we're right here, it's no good.
Right here. Up here is real thin.
McDonald giving that broom a bit of a smack on the ice on the way down to the house.
Yeah, definitive frustration because they should have had that. Shouldn't have been on that one at all because you just had to hit it just off the nose.
I like this, boys.
There may be a question of changing ice conditions here, but it's been fairly consistent from the semifinal to final that the shots that they're missing are those lighter weight hits. And we saw a miss on John's with a heavy draw not coming up, and we saw just a miss there on Blake's. And they're just struggling where to put the brush and sometimes how to sweep it because they're not seeing that late finish on the hits that they saw at the start of the week.
The weight's pretty close. All there.
Final stone for John Morris in this third end. A 2-2 tie.
Plenty of room. Okay. No line.
Just for weight. You got lots of room.
We're top 8. Switch.
It's not buried, so just top.
As long as you bury it in, it's fine, boys. Yeah, it's burying.
Yep. At the end. Come on. Hard. Keep going.
Trying to sweep this last 6 feet here to get just in and around that red guard. They don't want to give any chance at a double for Team Cooey. And I think they successfully took away the double there. You might be able to see a little air, but I'm not sure if there's enough to get the double. So I think Cooey's going to go straight to the run back.
In turn. Make sure that 4 though, right?
Yeah.
So Blake is just lining it up, obviously wanting to raise the red one that's just in front of the rings that you can't see with Blake blocking. Basically there, over to there, and the double.
That's why I didn't like this shot. He just made it good.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yep.
One.
Hit it. Oh,
and just the one.
That was close.
Need to curl a little bit more, and they're again on and off and on and off. I think a pretty good throw. If it comes up just another half inch, they get the back one here. Hit the top one a little thicker, and they just miss making contact with that back one.
What do you mean? Even if you're
Or fully buried here. Whatever. Here. Up four. Here. We just don't want to be deep here and show him an inch.
Or we don't want to be right here.
Because then he does, or he does this.
Johnny, what if you go right here?
Right on the tee line.
Well, it'll give him his out, I guess, is just hit and roll, eh?
Yeah, okay.
So we
That's
still
where you
should
want
be
to
able
have
to
the
tap
same
it,
shot.
right?
It's fine. I'm good with whatever you like.
I don't mind. That's not the end of the world. But
It's not the easiest shot in the world either. Down the
Anywhere around the center, he's got the same shot.
this isn't bad.
Yeah, I'm good with this.
So they
Fight
have
the four,
decided
boys.
to go right there, even if you're in the top 4 foot. Oop, not the end of the world, but
Fight the 4 foot.
Either Benny, either
They have a
right
ton of
here.
respect for Kevin Cooley's run back ability, and he just missed that one. They don't want to give him a fairly easy one. If they can put it right at the top 4 foot there, it's a really hard run double. It's possible there, but they're going to lose everything. So
you don't want it to be a deep either, because then it gives Cooley the chance to then come down and hit and roll over to there. So this is all about rock
Line's
placement.
good.
Fight top 4.
Top 8.
Line's good.
Yeah, so it sounds like they're perfect right now.
Room. Whoa,
Just fight top
it's on
4.
this one.
We can wait.
On this one.
We can wait all day.
Perfect,
It'll
John.
come, it'll
Okay,
come, it'll come, it'll
now.
come.
Line's good.
Fight top 4.
Fight the 4.
Just fight the 4, bite the 4. That's all. Just fight the 4.
Watch the final few feet here and how much it
Whoa, that's
finishes.
good, guys. Oh, it's good, it's good. Oh.
Very nice.
It's a great spot. There's no double now in terms of what they can see. He could play the in-turn run again, which it looks like he's gonna. That's the only way he's gonna have an opportunity to get both those rocks back or out of the rings.
Wow, gutsy call, hey? Basically what's happening, they're just trying to do the run back onto this. If you get the double, it's a bonus.
And sure, not a lot of discussion about that gutsy call either.
No, and you kind of like that, and that's what these players have. They recognize the fact, even if he gets one out, he doesn't want to give up 3 under here. They don't mind giving up 2, but the opportunity here for sure is the fact that he might get the double.
Kevin Cooley looking at 2.
Good chance here. Look at this shot.
And he got them both. He got them both.
Champion.
Full 8. The red counter.
Great shot by Kevin Cooley, and you know, it was left there by Team Martin, but he still got to make it. And Cooley just missed his first shot, and then came back and bailed his team out there, and came back to that blank end that we thought might have happened after our second rocks here.
That was a great shot. Gutsy call, because you could give up a 3-ender, but just looking to blank the end now.
Clean. Good. Good. Throw, Kevin.
And he does just that. Kevin Martin taking that red stone out of the house. It's a blank end in 3. It's 2-2 after 3. Team Martin hanging on to that hammer. 4th end action coming up right after this break on Shaw TV.
Alberta Curling, proudly sponsored by Boston Pizza.
Do you know where stuff goes once it's flushed down the toilet?
It travels down pipes under our streets to a sewage treatment plant. There it is cleaned up before it is sent back out in our lakes or rivers. The problem occurs when people flush things down the toilet like makeup, cleaning supplies, and some pharmaceuticals that the sewage treatment plant can't clean up. They are dumped untreated into our waterways, which other people depend on for their drinking water.
Pets play an important role in our lives. Companionship, health, well-being, love. PJAC Canada, helping our industry care for your pets.
We're back in High River. It was 1 year ago that Kevin Cooley rink made history. Began the road to the World Championship with that shot right there in the Alberta 2010 Boston Pizza Cup. And here he is a year later taking on the Olympic champion Kevin Martin. And the first stone here in end number 4 is right in the house, a full 4 foot from Nolan Thiessen.
And being in High River here, we should thank the co-chairs, Janice Stark and Don Marshall, great host committee. They've just put on a great Boston Pizza Cup this week here in High River. Jam-packed every day.
Yeah, it's been sold out for about almost 4 weeks now. And, it's a pretty cool sign you can put on doors from an event like this that there's no tickets available.
And High River Curling Club, it's a 4-sheeter curling club that they play out of here, right in the complex we're in, actually. And their oldest curler, I love this, he's 98 years old, Oren Lyman. He plays in the senior mixed curling at the High River Curling Club. Will you be playing when you're 98?
I'm just hoping to get there.
Yeah, that's what we want. Not in.
So big shot by Kevin Cooey to force the blank there when they look like they're going to give away 2 points again. Came back with a world-class double, run-back double that the only few players in our game have the skill set to make. So it's an end here that you'll see a lot of pressure for both teams wanting to score in the fourth end here.
Go. Walk around, buddy. Shot. Through the house. Tap it out. You want to kill it? Yep. Okay. Just through. Yeah.
Just through. Got a little light.
Hard.
Weight's good.
Yep.
Room, guys.
Weight's good.
Guys,
a little light.
Yep.
Yep, go ahead. Yep. Whoa.
Weight's perfect. Just through.
Gotta move.
Just through.
We're not getting it through, though.
That's okay.
Whoa.
Whoa. Put a flop, John, inside. Whoa.
Ooh, that came
Not
down.
much of a flop.
That came down a lot.
Yeah, a little discussion about the weight there. They thought it was through halfway down, just through about hog line. Then it just came down. You hear Mark Kennedy probably have a little discussion here about how frost might be creeping in on that side too, slowing down the rock a bit.
Wait only. Wait only.
Today in Thunder Bay, Jacobs makes a return trip to the Briar in London. And he stole 3 coming home, didn't he, Paul?
Oh, yeah. I sent a text to the guys to see if the scoreboard was real because they took 2 and 9 and stole 3 and 10 to win by 1. So it'd be interesting to hear the story of that final.
Hard no.
It's a great shot here by Carter Rycroft.
Take a piece.
Just didn't get the finish there on the center guard.
Yeah. Someone's got to tell us.
A little opening for Mark Kennedy to make a little sort of same sort of weight they're hoping at bend shot, back line hit and roll.
Should curl here. Think it's any heavier on this path? No.
Same as the path.
Back line hit and roll, looking to flop behind that top redstone.
Positive right now.
Nice way. Okay. Well, close.
Whoa, guys.
Whoa!
Close.
Whoa!
No.
Walk. Close.
Still waiting for that curl to come over here.
Nope.
It's coming as you watch the rock get creeper closer to the center line. Not getting the big roll yet.
Shot. Beauty, Mark.
Kevin Martin with last rock.
Okay. Normal.
Nice shot, Mark. Great throw, buddy. Love to see him lose his shoot a little bit here. The 2 corners. I hope he gets as high.
Cooey just trying to run back double for Carter. And you can hear Kennedy talking about if he hits it a little behind, doesn't clip it, they're going to have 2 corner guards to use. Looks like they're pretty close here with the line call.
1 and
ace shot.
He will get them both. Or will he? Yes, he does.
Great
Carter
sweeping by Kevin Cooey.
Putting the skip to work.
That's a great shot. 2 run-back doubles for Team Cooey in the last 2 ends.
Yeah, whatever you can do, I can do better, says Carter.
Sure.
Great line call by Kevin. It's not an easy rock to call with the angles that he had there.
And do you get the sense that this Cooey rink is settling down a little bit? Is it, or is that just me?
Yeah, I think you play off your skip a little bit, and seeing your skip make that run back double in the last end to force the blank is big when you thought you're going to be down another 2 points to the reigning gold medalists here.
Clean, no. Off. Close.
Just looking to hit and roll here. Hit and roll behind the corner.
Right up.
There's the hit and the roll.
Keep going.
For shot. And a piece of the button.
So close. He almost rolled behind.
Nice toss, Mark. Oh, boy, Mark. Nice toss. Good sweep, guys. Come on, man.
Blake McDonald with the open out-turn hit.
Pretty good. Easy.
Yep. Really hard.
Hard, guys.
Really hard.
A little bit of curl here. They can't jam that back one.
No.
Hard, gotta go.
Oh.
Out turn across face to firm. Well, normal with the double.
Yeah, out to the cross face.
Yep.
Yeah. Play for the straight roll.
Talk about the weight. I think
Just misses the back one.
That was pretty close, wasn't it?
Pretty great throw by by Blake there. The key thing here, though, is the reason why they're throwing 5-second weight on this is trying to get the double. It also use that corner guard on the left-hand side.
Yeah, he's trying to go across the face. They changed to plan B there.
Yeah, that's a plan B.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were looking to go across the face and roll behind the other corner guard.
So I think that spot moves enough to get it with
You just see the confidence there, right? They're not worried about their opponent's line of shot right now. They want to use those corner guards that they want to play as a team with Hammer, and it's now forced Cooey to
I think this will go.
play around it himself. So they're still trying to generate that 2 points, and even though Kevin Cooey was lying 2 in the forefoot, there was no stress for Team Martin there.
When do they get worried?
With their skill set, I don't know if you need to. It's I would be worried about lead rocks. But these guys have such confidence in their own abilities and that of their teammates. It's you can use them. Someone's going to bail you out if you make a half miss. And we've seen that this game so far.
Got to go on that one guy. Got nothing.
Finish.
Oops.
Okay. You're not good. Will they be even?
Yeah.
Not quite. Oh.
A little bit of a miss, but it may leave the double opportunity for Team Cooey after this.
Sure, if you want to.
That's why they're looking to roll just even a half rock to the left or right.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's either get. You want to throw that big?
I think almost middle rock, just outside middle rock.
Yeah, it's fine.
We'll see some heat coming from Johnny Moe here. And again, just to make sure they don't leave the double.
Yeah. Because if they sit right there, they'll give Cooey the double right back.
We're going to hit this pretty thick and then roll to our right as we're watching the screen here.
It's good.
He did roll to the left, or to the right from this vantage point.
Just shows the skill level of these guys. That's not a shot too many people in this game can play. You know, it's just the accuracy of being able to throw a 5-second rock and get both those rocks out. Now there's no double for sure.
Because he can't roll behind the guard, we'll have a double back.
But once I roll back here, once I'm way back,
it might be worth the roll, you know.
yeah, I'm just worried about rolling somewhere like there, any noses, and they're just dead.
The noses, you should be able to roll behind the guard, right? I think we want to get this over there. Like that?
You got a stick for sure.
Yeah, you got to do that for sure. Control?
Yeah. Who's draw? You guys got top eight?
Out? I was thinking out. You saw mine.
Really?
Oh,
I thought he threw more than that.
Yeah, we're just giving a listen to hear because they're just discussing where to roll with the shooter on this. So I think they ended up deciding that they're going to roll behind the corner guard.
Yeah, they're just trying to get over there. It's fun to listen to these guys talk because they're thinking 2 rocks ahead. Like they're not too concerned about this shot. They're concerned about what Kevin Cooey's going to have after Kevin Martin shoots. So they're just a ton of respect for your opponent here. But they're trying, if it's possible, to force him to one here and bring the play behind the corner. Keep Kevin Martin's rock behind there and possibly play a freeze later on or roll behind the corner themselves. It's trying to read between the lines for us, but they a ton of respect for the chess game they're playing here. So here's a little bit of roll. Kevin Cooey, you want to make sure there's still shot, and he is, and he brought the play over. I think you'll see Kevin Martin try to make a little bit of roll. He wants to make sure he's shot, though.
Let's just go board.
Of course, Martin with the hammer here.
Board weight, roll it a little bit, and we got him.
Yeah,
after blanking the third end.
To the back of the butt.
Yeah. Boards? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Feel like you have boards?
Board.
Just looking to roll a bit to the middle, trying to get away from that corner guard and not set up the double.
Clean.
Forward. Good.
Just clean, boys.
Yep.
Yep. Ah!
Card's gonna move.
Ah!
way. Blake McDonald's ready to sweep there.
Son of a bitch. Wow.
You can hear the frustration from Team Martin there. It's just they knew it was going to go, and they I don't know if he was a little bit down or just need a little bit more ice there. But this is an opportunity.
That was the weight they discussed.
Yeah.
That was the weight.
So now Cooey's here. He could easily just pick this one, but he wants to actually force the situation, get Hammer in the fifth. So if he can roll behind that red corner, it'd be great.
I still didn't think we told him. Are they icing him?
Final stone of this fourth end for Kevin Cooey. The outturn hit.
Almost flashed it.
On the wide side. Don't think we've seen anything down here yet.
No, we just to see if they get the curl. I mean, first thing they want to do is make sure they hit that rock, and then they want to play with the roll to see if they can force Kevin Martin to one here.
Easy. Close. No. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Hard.
Johnny.
Hard. Whoa. Hard.
Johnny, go.
Hard, Blake. Hard.
A bit of a roll.
Shoot. Good try.
Just a little bit of an oversweep there again. We're just seeing both teams struggle with the ice a little bit, when and how it's going to curl, with Kevin Martin over curling his last one and Kevin Cooey under curling that one. So
yeah, they really wanted to roll behind the corner to force Kevin Martin to take one here in the fourth, but Kevin didn't hesitate to put the broom down, going down with an out-turn peel to blank this fourth end.
Very hot.
Clean.
Not too thin.
Clean, boy.
Clean. That's good. Just don't want to jam it over there.
Kevin Martin successful on that outturn peel. A second blank end in a row. End number 4. Zeros on the board. We're going to take a break. We're back for end 5. It's Team Martin 2, Team Cooey 2. It's the 2011 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup.
Alberta Curling, proudly sponsored by Boston Pizza.
WHL hockey is live on Shaw. Catch the NHL stars of tomorrow today. Don't miss the excitement when the Seattle Thunderbirds look to keep the playoff drive alive as they hit the I-5 north for a clash with the Vancouver Giants. Tune in Friday, February 18th, 7:30 Pacific, 8:30 Mountain for great junior hockey action. The Western Hockey League, building the world's finest talent. WHL hockey, only on Shaw.
After my accident, I still wanted to be independent. The Warhams have done so much for me in emotional and also financial support. There's always a way to do anything, and the Warhams, they'll help you along.
First rock of end number 5 at the championship final, the 2011 Boston Pizza Cup, coming to you from High River, Alberta on Shaw TV. It's a 2-2 tie between the reigning world champion and the reigning Olympic champion. It's Team Martin versus Team Cooey. The winner off to the Briar in London, Ontario, 1 month from today. And it's been a great game so far.
It's been interesting. Like, it's just little misses here and there that seem to be still the tell of the tale.
Yeah, Team Martin had a fairly easy deuce set up there, and they just on Kevin Martin's first one, they just overcurled a little bit and rolled out, letting Cooey force the blank. And we're just not seeing the finish in the end that we were expecting of these two teams. It could be a radically different game if you take a couple of those missed shots from the skips and make them 4-4.
Yeah, go back. Right on the button. Yep. Keep going. Keep go. Scheiße.
Now that's Benny Hebert didn't want to slip behind the tee line.
No, that's 3 or 4 feet too deep for Ben there. He could have been even top 12, top 8 foot's fine, but just giving the freeze opportunity.
Not a surprise either when you look at Nolan Thiessen and Ben Hebert tied at 94%. 2 great leads.
Two of the best in the game. They make it look easy, and see those type of misses you have to jump on from Ben.
Off, Blake. Get off it.
Nice shot.
Bump of the foot. It's back 8.
Same weight, Benny. Just through.
Same weight. It's back 8. Offset him.
Nice shot by Nolan, but they didn't get the full freeze. They're setting up that angle. So
more weight. Whoa, guys.
They've asked Ben to come down, just tap a little bit to set up the angles. They can't get rid of both yellows.
Stay close. All there. No, Johnny, no.
Gotta be off.
We can wait.
Have to. No line yet. Curl.
Get to nose.
It's got about 2/3.
On the back one, John.
Yep,
Hard on the back one. Go.
Oh, he spun off a bit.
Yeah.
That's all right. I was a little tight.
Little heavier than what, because they asked for the same weight.
What do you have for air?
Yeah, I mean, it's still a shot you need your sweepers involved in. Like, even though they're asking for a heavy draw, you know, he could have thrown top 415 line there and got the extra 3 or 4 feet out of his sweepers.
I kind of like doing this.
And because it was almost a pure back 4, back 8 on his own, he just didn't get that finish to the nose that they're hoping for.
Freeze.
I think they were straighter than the 3, 4, 7.
No, you're right. Okay, just tap it then, but it's scary.
If we get freeze, are those pretty good angles or no?
You're better off to move it.
Okay.
Just back 4.
It's 1 inch from goal. No, it's an inch from goal.
It's great. They're doing all our work.
They are.
Explaining everything.
Listen to all the conversations. You got Team Cooey figuring out what to do, and then Team Martin figuring out what to do next. And
7, not heavy.
Kennedy telling Benny that you know, he threw it really good. He's just an inch from goal, and but it does allow Carter that same shot they're asking from Ben Hebert. They can get to the nose and move that back one a little bit. They set up some pretty nice angles for Team Cooey here. That's exactly what he was trying to do. Just move that back rear one so there's no double on the reds.
Yeah,
Great
nice
shot by Carter. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Back 8, back 12. Like this, Mark.
A little under mark, eh?
And you know,
on the inside of it?
as we're listening and we're talking about the strategy, for those of you that are club curlers, that's the biggest thing. Always be thinking about your next shot. Don't think about your shot when the when the opposition shot ends. You know, you can think ahead too. It's not just something these guys at this level of curling. Everybody at the club level can do that as well. Think ahead. What am I going to do next?
Well, it's true, and a lot of times at this level, you get the same sort of shot as your opponent just threw. So the tough, I think, for DeGrasse at this level is when your opponent misses because you just don't expect it. Hard. Almost too much finish on the shot. They're going to open it up on the intern side.
Mark Kennedy curling 81% after 4 ends.
Just a little overcurl. I think you'll see Kevin Cooey jump right up and try to get to lie 3.
Make this double.
Okay. You just roll it to a freeze.
It's pretty hard to make the double.
Rycroft at 94% through 4 ends.
Pretty much just roll to here.
Yeah, okay.
The 1 9 through
just here.
Gradual curl.
Looking at a double here.
Okay.
The double is almost a bonus. You know, it's going to happen if he gets the roll, but if he can get anywhere behind that center guard, and Kevin said he can even roll all the way over to the right behind that other red one on the top 4 foot.
Yeah, it's where your shooter ends up. That's the key on this one.
Just forward.
Hard. Really, really hard.
Hard, Nolan! Hard! 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 Yes! Hard!
They got it by the guard. They just don't roll out of the 4 foot.
Just did.
Just a little bit too far and almost perfect in terms of what Kevin Cooey was looking for.
Same shot.
2 shots in a row there for seconds on both teams. We saw
all these red
overcurl.
guys behind the T line here.
Hey, Mark. Let's make this one. Same way, Mark. Yeah.
Kevin just looking, hit and roll off that one that's sitting in the top 4 foot.
Weight's good.
A little more line.
Back line.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa, guys.
Whoa.
Whoa, guys. Whoa, guys. Looks a little more weight to me.
It is.
Whoa, John, shooter.
No.
No.
Well,
here, Johnny.
It's a little big. Ouch.
Oh. Just a little big.
A little bit. We didn't hear as much communication out of John and Ben there that we normally do. They recognize us more, but we didn't hear it all the time. I don't think it would have changed the shot, but they again took the sweepers out of the play there. And a little bit of an opening for Team Cooey to put some pressure on.
Yeah.
Just a 9
You saw
or
Blake
8?
McDonald's numbers there, 78% after 4 ends.
Yeah, and John Morris, his counterpart, is at 97%.
I'd rather be more than that, guys. And that made all the difference in the world. We should have told him.
Goes right back to one of our key matchups there, talking about the matchup at third. And although it hasn't played out in terms of scoreboard yet, if that maintains for the game, a 97 to 78 is going to play a part. And
okay.
Opportunity for Blake to put some pressure on his opponent here.
What is that, 9?
9-10.
Yeah.
9-10.
He wants to get to the inside, I think, a little bit of this Kevin Martin rock. Just looking for back 12-foot weight.
Yeah, all about rock placement here. They know they're not going to get that yellow one out. They just want to be sitting, 1, 2, or 3 points in the 4-foot.
No, hard. Yep. Whoa, pop. 9.
Whoa.
Off. 9.
No,
off, Carter. Yep. Whoa, no. Gotta roll it.
I'd sure love to make this double. Yeah.
Okay. Right through the hole.
2/3. Thin half.
Talking about the double here. Get rid of this one and that one. That's what they're talking about.
And they just like the placement of this.
I think 2/3 makes this.
This yellow rock right here. That's why they don't mind. They're hitting half rock. They might keep the shooter around. They probably won't in terms of getting that double. But the Team Cooey's going to have to worry about that yellow rock.
Exactly. It is shot rock right now.
Johnny Moe needs 2/3 for the double, according to his skip.
No sweeping yet. It's 97.
Oh.
I think we jinxed him.
Can I just come down and move it through?
Yeah, if you can kill that back yellow one too, eh?
So you can see it just misses.
Close, Johnny.
Pretty good throw out of John. It just about half inch,
buddy.
too much outside
you want to
that
just
one.
cross it a hair, eh, Blake?
Yeah.
Doesn't change too much for
If it really
Team
goes
Cooey
to
there.
do that.
They still would have had to make
You
a
want
play
the
on this
same
one.
weight or you want more?
Where were you?
Probably a 10.
Just a 10.
Yeah, he's a 9-10.
Want to kill that back one?
You want it to be able to go out the next time, right? Yeah. Even if you kill a red one too. Okay, just a bit more.
And that red
So what are
one
you
right
thinking
there.
here?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That's
Just
the one
hack.
they're talking about. Want to get rid of it so they can
It's not that bad.
Like we talked about before, playing a couple shots ahead, and they could easily just tap that at 6 inches and be shot, but they want to make sure Kevin's first one had an opportunity about getting that yellow one out of the rings.
Really heavy. It's really heavy. Whoa.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
exactly
Great
like
shot.
that. Yeah.
Shot. Nice shot, Blake.
Blake McDonald's final stone at his 5th end.
That's not
Sits
good, though.
shot right now.
Pretty much have to.
Half rock.
Yep. Half rock.
They're looking at hitting a half rock in this top yellow one here.
We're in trouble, man. This is better than
And then I think you see John make this perfect, you're going to lose everything. This one's going to come across here, over to here. This one's coming off here, out the back, and
So you're
you might
about
see
to
everything
say
clear.
the granite's going to fly.
Yep. Should be a fun shot to watch.
Oh, guys.
Big weight on the out turn for John Morris's final stone.
Nope. I got to hit the yellow.
Oh,
Wow.
see the backspin on that.
Yeah, it had something underneath it and spun back up to the button. Just another half shot out of John Morris, and it's 2 little misses out of Martin's third here we haven't seen yet this game.
Okay. That's going to be tough.
I like that out turn.
Not really. I mean, that one end of mine I got to here, right? Or was I just here? Yeah, that's true.
Hey?
Yeah, we're going to sweep this one good. You know, wait here.
81% for Kevin Cooey.
Well, is it that bad if I'm here?
I don't think it's that bad as long as we're deep enough. If we're up here, it's not that great because then you just go there, right? For sure. But then we can smash it, right?
One will slide good.
I gotta get. I mean, can't hit. He's making this all day, right?
You like that ice, or is that?
Holy shit, that's
Is it straightened up to the point where we need to take less, or?
So we're down to
going crazy there.
Down to skip rocks.
No, I don't like more.
Is that where he decided to go?
Yeah, absolutely. Just concerned about. I mean, he thought about making a play on the yellow one, but they know that Kevin Martin's got that out-turn play into this spot as well. So if they leave this for Kevin Martin like that, a little concerned about leaving that for their opponent. So they're going to play this now and not worry about second shot.
More in front of the yellow. I don't want to get it way over.
Yep.
The top button, so. What did you get on that 1-1?
85, never lined up the red line.
Carter's comment early was they thought this was a lot of ice, so we'll see if they get the finish out of this draw shot.
What do you got?
Go.
Right out of the hand, they're jumping on it for weight.
Real light here.
Get it here then. Gotta be here.
Go, it'll slide.
Come on, guys.
Go, Carter. Line's really good.
Come on.
Come on, guys. Line's good.
Hard, never up. Hard.
The full team sweep out here.
Hard. Keep going. Go. Go. Keep going, Carter. Go.
Boy, as soon as it was out of their hand, they were all over that one, and he definitely wanted that one to be.
Yeah, they got the curl, and because of where it ended up, they don't have any run-back play on it next time, so they may have this intern side here to come into next time, but right now, Kevin Martin's going to come in here and just sit second shot, and it's going to be a tough play for Kevin Cooey in his next one. This is made perfect.
That's hard to do. Be like there. I'm worried if we go here and freeze. Hey, still have something. That's hard. If we go here, yeah. Freeze what pocket? Right here. Well, then we just. I don't think that's a worry. Okay. I like that. As long as we can see a piece of ours.
Because if we go here, if we make this tap, then he goes here, we can't score.
No, we can't make taps.
Okay, yes. Can we afford to come to ours, John? Is that too deep?
You can sweep for T-line.
Okay.
We got to be buttoned to be shot here, boys.
He freezes on ours. It's a guaranteed steal.
He freezes on his.
Why don't we freeze on his?
Well, because of the spot.
It's exactly where he wants to be.
That's the only one. I really don't like this at all, but.
And here, Ben Hebert's not a fan of this call, but we'll see what Team Cooey plays after it.
Okay, bye.
So Kevin Cooey missing his first rock.
And the sweepers recognize the right hand. We'll see how Kevin Martin responds here.
Weight's there. Hey, just clean. Line only right now.
Okay, well then.
Weight's pretty good though, John.
Clean, line's good.
Clean line.
Room. Clean, line's good.
Johnny Morris in the house here. They're calling T-line, so they don't want to get too far back.
Oh, come on, honey.
Back.
Yep.
Curl.
It's heavy.
Curl, you pig.
Went from honey to a pig in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, and they're just a little, a little
heavy, eh?
About 10 inches too heavy there, and well, honestly, about 3 or 4 feet too heavy because they took the sweepers out of that and they didn't get the finish they want.
You can move this far enough. I mean, even if we just move this far enough, we can't get to.
Are you sure we're going to be shot though, Blake?
What's that?
I got to get across to be shot, don't I?
I think you can get it, yeah. I think that one will be shot. Mind you, he'll just have an intern tap.
Well, for one.
2.
Seen it.
For 2, if this one outcounts our shooter, this will be for 2. I think we got to go there. Really? We throwing anything here?
Well, if I nose this, Nolan, he just comes and bumps this.
He needs a bigger rock than I had there.
To the inside of the nose.
Got a ton of respect for your
well,
opponents.
I got to get all the way there.
Ahead and
Well,
what
this
they're
has
going
got
to
to be easier than that, other than it's a bit of a guess on the weight.
It's going to be heavier than this side, I think.
And even if we're all the way there.
I think we should just play it what you threw your out turn over here. Play it that kind of weight. Draw for 2.
Like there's been some hits and stuff here.
I know it's still kind of a guess. That looks. Is that enough?
I don't know, man.
That?
No, this is going a little straight.
Even if we plug this side up,
like we can be 2 hours and even move it a bit if.
Yeah, you can't afford. Can't afford
roll out.
You can't rub that one in the rings and leave that double, right?
Yeah.
So you're just looking to come down to the Boston Pizza. Right in the button.
Yeah, just make it really tough for Kevin to play 2 here. Again, they haven't played too many interns on this side. That's what they're waiting for.
Line, I'm more worried about the line.
It was a great conversation they had over on
that look good for ice, Blake?
This side of the house. Really wasn't anything.
Okay. So do you think this will come down if I'm positive, or?
Yeah, I think you got to try to throw it's the weight that you threw for this. So
Yeah, what did you get on that?
I got a 92.
So you're looking for like an 80?
Yeah.
85, yeah.
Talking about the times, it's a split time between the back line and the hog line. They're a little concerned both sides are a little bit different speed right now, so they're just going right back to the stopwatches to give Kevin some information on what to throw.
Line's pretty good. Line's a little tight. No,
wait there.
Line's a little tight.
Just for line.
Gotta go.
Whoa.
The sweepers don't want to sweep this. They're telling Blake just for line.
Whoa.
Yes.
Got to get it past this one in the 8-foot.
Oh, no.
This might open up a 3-enter here.
Yes, it does.
I think they rolled just enough, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that easy a double here.
Well, as soon as Kevin Cooey let that go, Blake Donald said he was tight to the stick. His weight would have been not too bad, but they had to sweep it for line.
Yeah, and they just caught that one. They got off the sweep about 10 feet ahead of the hog line.
No double there.
I don't think so.
Just before we bring this replay, and you see Carter not sweeping here. We need them on this just to not hit that 8-foot one. They got by the top guard, was the second one, the 8-foot they need to get by.
Okay.
That's a great shot.
Yeah.
Do you want to go for the
You see the frustration in Kevin's eyes because he had that shot made just a little bit tight, and they need to keep it sweeping. Now the lead there, they've definitely give up a possible 2 points.
Like here.
Yeah. No.
And if not, then we just
yeah, it's pretty safe to get to speed here.
So like that ice.
With that, with just back 12, I'd go right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Just gotta get the inside of it.
Conversation was they didn't feel the double was there for the 3.
Yeah, I think they're
Johnny.
But the sound of the conversation, they're going to try for 3. They just know they can't.
Back foot on Kevin. Let's keep talking.
It's close to straight up here, actually. Thought it was going to be a little heavier, but it was pretty good.
So they're concerned about this pocket right here in terms of if you throw a bigger weight, you could spin the shooter up and possibly lose the one even on the side button here. So they're going to play a lighter weight and try to move those 2 red ones if they can, but ensure they get their 2 points.
Hard to hold it. Come on. That's good. Clean. Yeah. Right across.
It's all about John Morse's line call here. Trying to hit
for the double.
Trying to hit a little bit of both those red ones.
Nice try.
Great throw. It's a extremely mature call, though, and something you need to know is just making sure they get their 2 points there, not getting caught up with a possible 3-ender. A big 2 points for Team Martin to finish off the first 5 ends in this championship game.
And it is funny when we said 20 years ago was Kevin Martin's first trip to the Brier. 20 years ago, the young Kevin Martin would have thrown the high hard one at this. And here, they know the game so well that they know there was a possibility I can throw hackish weight and possibly
they almost
make
need
the
just
double.
a little bit more curl, but you can see the boys are pretty happy about that one. So here it comes again. They're sweeping it the whole way. They're on and they're off. And if it curls up possibly another ½ inch here and gets that back one, they just could move that back one. But great call and great 2 points to finish off the first 5 ends.
Yeah, I think when you look at the first half of this game, even that end was a tale of misses where Kevin Cooey missing his last one. He could have been right there on the pin on his last one, but it just rubbed the top as we have a look at the Alberta Boston Pizza Cup with a couple of our RCMP officers there. And Dave has Kevin Martin at ice level.
Jackie, thanks very much. Yes, with Kevin Martin, a short break here for you. How you feeling right now? This is we're halfway there, and it's been kind of a tough go for both teams out here.
It's a battle. Yeah, it's a battle, and it'll go down to the last rock, and hopefully we have it.
I don't know if Kevin Cooey was here to watch that shot. He was pretty frustrated after his last rock. You don't seem too happy about yours either.
I'm happy with my last one.
A few half shots out there. Is it the ice? Is it what's happening?
I'm not sure that I had a shot for 3. Like we thought maybe, but when they're that close together, there is no pocket double, because there is no pocket. So no, I'm happy with ours. Kevin definitely did not want to wick that one in the top 8. If he just comes around and is a hair heavy and bumps his back on the button, we have no shot for, and in the end we didn't have a shot for 3 probably anyways, but he kind of thought that we would with the way it ended up.
Thanks for taking the time. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks.
With Kevin Martin, we're going to head to break. We'll be back right after this.
Alberta Curling, proudly sponsored by Boston Pizza.
It's a popular myth that bats are blind. In fact, these winged mammals see very well. But when it comes to hunting, they don't depend on their eyes. They use echolocation, sending out sound waves to detect flying insects. Bats eat up to half their body weight in bugs each night, making them welcome neighbors during the summer months. To learn more about bats and how you can help protect Canada's wildlife, visit hww.ca.
And welcome back to High River, the Alberta Boston Pizza Cup. And as you can see, Kevin Martin with that 2 in the last end, 4-2 right now over Kevin Cooey. And not a huge surprise with the score. Been an interesting game, fun game to watch.
It has been a fun game to watch, but you can see the frustration in the teams, and there's a little bit of frustration, but they're really banding together, try to figure this ice out, and they think there's some difference in speeds in the sides, and they're also trying to figure out some of the curl, and they're getting some straight spots on some shots, and they're also over curling. And we're going to get to a chance to see some recap from the first half here. And it has, normally in these two teams, we're going to show a lot of big shots made, but there's actually been a few big misses that have changed the scoreboard a little bit.
Yeah, it's just been a real seesaw battle. Kevin did have a chance for 2 in both 3 and 4, finally gets his deuce in 5. And as we look at the very first end,
this is Kevin Cooey's miss here that opened up just a fairly routine free shot for these teams, and just a miss that opened up at 2 points for Kevin Martin. He made it. And
here in the second end, this is Kevin Martin's miss. He's going for the double, as you can see. Just misses. And, you know, for Kevin Martin, that's a routine double. For a lot of other teams, that would be hard.
Kevin Cooey, too. And now Kevin's bailing out his team here with an unbelievable in-turn run back.
That's a great shot.
And that ended up in the blank end.
And then Kevin Martin in the fourth end, he basically had a chance to lie 2 here. He's just throwing about a backboard weight hit to lie 2. And it surprised him. Curled more than he thought it would. As a result, he hit and rolled out, so it resulted in a blank end.
And we see the fifth end. The opportunity was there to possibly score a 3, but they played it the safe route and used the sweepers and just got their 2 points here. You can see because it comes in here, they just didn't get the second red one out of the rings enough, out of the forfeit enough to get 3, but they did score 2, which is a big 2 points in this game.
And Kevin Martin in the interview with Dave at the 5th end break was interesting. He didn't really think it was there, but you got to try for it. You get the 3, it's a bonus, but it would have been a real difficult 3. He said, I wasn't even sure it was there. Definitely got the 2.
He was pretty happy with the throw, and they just missed it, and they don't know if it was there for sure, but they wanted to take a educated try at it to make sure they got their 2 points.
There it is, what they're all going after. Last year it was the Kevin Cooey team hoisting the Alberta Boston Pizza Cup. And of course the good-natured ribbing between the two teams, where talking with Nolan Thiessen, he said, yeah, Mark Kennedy said there should be an asterisk next to our name from last year's win, because the Martin team didn't play in this Boston Pizza Cup because they were getting ready for the Olympics, which were going on a year ago right now.
Yeah, it's the 1-year anniversary of the 2010 Vancouver Olympics right now. So here we start the second half of the game, and Team Martin's elected to come in and try to set it up the end that way, and Cooey's going to for sure use his corner guard to generate some offense.
Halfway. Not too high. Yep, Mark, like not too high. Go,
you look at here in Alberta, Cliff Monahan back in the 30s and 40s, he skipped Alberta team 8 times to the Brier. Kevin Martin already 10 times. This would be his 11th if he wins here this afternoon. Pretty impressive record.
Yeah, it's an unbelievable resume that guy has. And this team is this new team that he has is even setting some records that I didn't think were able to be broken.
Line's fine, clean. The line's real good, just clean. Get ready at the end. Weight's good. Needs a curl? Yep. Hard. Clean. Hard. Yep. Hold your good. What, that? Nice, Benny. Perfect. Nice shot. Beauty, buddy. Nice weight, bro. Just feel a little flat out here.
Good start by the leads here in the 6th end.
Maybe. That's what I thought.
Yeah, Nolan Thiessen looking to just freeze on that shot.
It's a little
Ben
heavy right now.
Heberts.
Don't want to.
Weight should be real close, guys. Keep an eye on it.
Hard line. Hard. Hard. Root. Hard line. Hard line. Right on it. Go, 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 go. Go, guys. Go. Go.
And there, great shot by Nolan Thiessen, the freeze. And you can see right there, really even. We knew going in they probably would be 93% for Nolan and Ben Hebert at 91%. That's what your lead should be doing.
Absolutely. These front enders have come to play.
Now this will be the out turn for lefty Mark Kennedy.
That's all there. Give it a good shot.
All there.
Already going to London, Ontario, and the Tim Hortons Brier. Names like Kevin Cooey's brother, Jamie Cooey, from Yukon Northwest Territories. Jeff Stoughton is back from Manitoba. Pat Simmons from Saskatchewan, though Steve Laycock is now skipping that team. And we mentioned Brad Gushu, so a lot of the top teams. Glenn Howard going to be returning from Ontario.
Getting a little flat. Here. Just. I'm going to get here. Okay. Just normal.
And we're right back into it here in end number 6, a 4-2 game. Kevin Martin with the lead over Kevin Cooey. All rocks in play so far.
Normal. Hard. Both. Both. Hard. Yeah. Really hard. Hard. Hard, guys. Come on. Hard right up. Oh, nice shot.
It's a really nice shot by Carter Rycroft. Opens up the front, and 90% for Carter. He's just made some really big key shots. Mark Kennedy, he's at 80% right now. Not the game we usually see out of Mark.
Weight's there.
Okay. All there. Close.
Pretty good, though.
Yep.
Heavy. No, weight's good.
Hard. Come on. Hard, guys. Come on, man. Hard, guys. Head down. Come on. Hard, Benny. Hard.
It's been hard to get by the center guard here.
Never off. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Sit. Yeah. Come on. Not bad.
Can we just put that same board rate run back?
Like I got middle of 12 first shot. Just a
stick it.
Not the easiest.
Freeze.
I gotta get one right here.
I gotta throw almost back line.
Ooh, guys.
Your weight's there, Mark.
Well,
Mark's just a little frustrated with the outcome here, and you know they showed the percentage there. He won't be happy at 80%.
Hey, if you want to change it any time. No, they're not bad.
Listen to him, Ben. I think it's a little more concerned about the rocks.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm hearing too. Is Ben and Mark Kennedy are talking about Mark's
Line's good to go a bit.
second rock.
Here. Line's good.
Feels it a curl.
Take a look right here, just puppy. Please take a look. Nolan, right here. Heavy.
Weight's there. Weight's there.
No, over curling. Over curling.
Curl. Pretty good for us.
Good throw.
Just a little deep, and a little concerned about they leave John Morris here. It's not a bad miss. It's some tough angles for Martin here.
What if we throw that? Let's throw the outer and then
chuck the heat here and try to get rid of everything.
Boardish.
Yeah. Even if I'll move this a little bit.
Yeah, even if we clip our yellow.
Right. Solid board. Good, John. Here high, eh? What do you want to hit on that one?
So good boardish.
Yep. Solid board.
3/4 of that one.
Just looking to hit that one in the top 4 foot. As you heard, just boardish.
It's solid or good, and that's all the difference.
That's why I said boardish.
Real hard, guys.
Trying to hold the line here.
Good shot, Johnny.
Beauty. Right through the hole.
Moved that one red stone out of there.
Exactly what they're looking for. Some great angles for the yellow rocks there.
And Johnny Moe, 88% versus Blake McDonald at 80%.
We're going to see Blake McDonald
Not very big.
in the hack right now. His first stone of this 6th end.
Actually, I like throwing it up.
It's just you guys are different.
Try to hit this yellow just first. Dead nose.
Doing the run back.
Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep. Hard. Hard. Hard.
Silence.
Yeah,
Wasn't quite dead nose.
No, just got a little inside on that one. Curled a little bit too much for them. They're hoping to get rid of a couple yellows there, if not all three, if they hit it perfectly.
I'd hate to try to go through the hole and disrupt it.
I don't like the hole at all.
What about just frozen to ours?
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's real. Well, the issue, guys, is that they will go through the hole and make this double. Then they're dead lined up at ours. I couldn't mind a guard. Isn't bad, but then they run something else into the pocket.
Pockets hurting us a bit. Make the hit and roll?
Well, the problem is if we ever disrupt it, it's a disaster.
Nose? Could maybe get to the inside here. Take that away. Yeah. That's pretty hard, though.
I think I can get there.
Right there is the bonanza, eh?
Yeah, if you could over curl the pocket, then when they run that back, not a lot of good stuff can happen. Okay.
Bonanza and disaster, Team Martin speak for good and bad. So they're just trying to get the inside of that yellow one
I like this, boys. Let's make this one good.
And take away any of the double opportunity off of. This is the one that Kevin was worried about here, of them playing their own double off that one. So
That's the disaster.
Top 12.
yeah, and we're looking for the bonanza.
And the bonanza, on the other hand,
Line's
just clean, Johnny.
Line's okay.
Line's good. Just bite the 8, boys. Room.
Weight's real
Line's
good.
Line's good. Freeze it. Yep.
Whoa, guys.
Line's great. Yep.
Whoa, you're by the guard. You're by. Oh.
Let it curl.
Nope.
Let it curl.
They got to get all the way across the center line.
Come
here.
on.
got all the way across.
Best you can do, Johnny.
Good try. Not bad.
I was actually thinking this one. And if you can't go through the hole here, double peel, it's not awful.
Hey, not bad. I like having that one.
Are you yellow right?
Nope.
Get a little bit on this side.
Okay. See anything? I don't really see any. Can I get through the hole? Make that double?
No. That doesn't do any good.
Well, it's lined up then on theirs.
We gotta open some.
Okay.
Nice shot by John Morris. He, gave Kevin Cooey something to think about there, and they're just making sure that Kevin has a shot to take one at the end.
You don't think we can go through that hole?
I like this.
You want to go through the hole, eh?
I don't even think the hole gives you much, even if you got through it. I like Kevin Cooey's call of.
Yeah, what they're trying to. Blake's thinking you can get it into this hole and play the double off his red onto the yellow, which was what Kevin Martin was concerned about. But Kevin Cooey, I think, is just thinking a few shots ahead, making sure he's got a shot to play.
Whoa! Right on! Curl!
Oh, he got a break there, rubbing that top one.
One of those plan Bs.
I think that would be almost a G.
Yeah, plan G, and just skinny it off that center guard. And they're sitting second shot, which is not a bad result for that shot.
What if we pick his top one, Kev?
Actually, that's not bad. I think either back 4.
Then he runs it. Well, can't really run that, can he?
Yeah, you can.
But then he rolls the shooter out. So that's not too bad.
Right here is actually probably ideal. Because then he can't get both of ours out with his one shot.
Yeah, that's probably a good a spot as any. Back buttonish. Back 4. What's he do? Well, he bumps that up with
what if he plays
heavy draw.
Or he plays the in off.
He does the in off.
If we pick this, it's not bad. We just we can't touch this one.
No. I'm just thinking if we do go there and he makes the double, boys, and sits in front of us, oh boy.
So you're saying just cut
I
the damage?
don't know if he'll play that.
Maybe get the double even.
Well, what do you think? If we just pick it clean, what's his shot? Like, he doesn't have a real easy shot.
If we pick it clean, it's good. I like that, Kev.
Okay. You don't want to make the double?
Well, yeah.
If it happens.
That's the shot, Mark. Good call, man. Come on, 4, we're up 2.
And great conversation.
A real good shot to get 2 this way rather than a real
They get to pick out the one, great. They make the double, that's a bonus.
Yeah, it's just putting the pressure on your opponent too. A pick for Kevin Martin's a pretty easy shot, and they're just looking to get rid of this this top yellow one, or top red one, sorry, and force the issue for Kevin Cooey, and he's going to have to make a great shot in his to try to create a 2-point score for his team.
Kevin Martin with the first of the skip stones in end number 6 and a 4-2 lead.
Oh, hard.
Sweeping this hard out of the hand. Both John and Kevin are happy with this.
Go. Sit. Okay, fine.
Oh. They got pretty lucky leaving that shot stone still.
Could split them. Not to sit 2.
You like Parker?
And you can see on that replay, you're absolutely right.
Or you could do this.
They were on it right away.
Wow. That's the easiest.
Or just straight split.
Can't go here. He just runs the double.
Pretty even on the skips.
It's even, but numbers we don't expect from these guys. The numbers I'd be happy with, but not from these two players. And you have a world champion and a gold medalist battling it out here, and it says a little bit about the ice. And they're trying to grasp it and stuff. It looks like a good ice condition. They're just trying to figure out how to make a few more shots. And we had a couple big misses that we talked about as we started the 6th end.
Hack's not going to sit 2.
Well, it's not easy, but
no, it's not going to sit 2.
Oh, you don't think you can roll in?
Not with Hack, no.
Well, you're hitting.
No chance. There's no chance.
We just throw some bump freeze, roll in for third.
They're trying to decide where to put this second shot. Yeah, and as you can see, they're not shot rock either.
Like what? Like this? How you're probably just going to leave an in off.
Like you could play this with some weight, with like board, and roll to here.
I like that.
Even if we let's go, boys, like a hit and roll. That's all we gotta do.
I know, but it's gotta be one spot, right?
Well, not really, Kev.
Yeah, it does. It's for 2.
Nolan gave them the let's go, boys. They're at about 28 minutes, 32 seconds.
Yeah, we almost got to play this. Hit and roll. Hit and roll on the shooter, basically, right?
So they're looking just to try to drive it onto that one in the back. There's a good look. Kevin Martin has over 31 minutes left and 28 minutes with
pretty straight here, but
you think
4 ends to go.
Yeah, so you think about 7 minutes per end. So they're on there, but they know it's going to come down to the wire here. If they score 1 or 2 here, you're close to a tie game. They want to leave those seconds. They've been in a little bit of time trouble a few games this week, but they haven't run out yet. So they know it's something they have to deal with, and that's why Nolan's the champion of the
So they're looking to lie 2 after Cooey throws this.
Really gotta go! Hard!
Got to keep the shooter here.
He's got nothing.
Oh.
Just another rock that
it's Kevin Martin that lies 2 now.
Yeah, it sounded okay with the hand. It just overcurled and then the spot. Just a difference of where to put the brush there.
Right here. Top button.
This would be, in Team Martin speak, a disaster.
Yeah, we got to take the intern for sure.
And not line shot rock, and the fact that now the steel's in play here, and Kevin Cooey's going to have to make a key shot in his last one just to take one.
That's pretty good. It's on the top of the lid. Yep. Should be the right ice.
Going from looking to possibly generating a 2-point with your first rock to ensuring you don't give up a steal with your second is a big difference.
Yeah, huge turnaround.
Should be full up.
Kevin Martin lying 2, his final stone. Kevin Cooey with the hammer, trailing by 2, 4-2 here in the 6th end.
Just looking to block the access. They sit in front of the button.
Yeah, anywhere on the 4-foot here would be great. If they got phenomenal line, they'll bring it in right to touch the button and make Kevin Cooey make either a hack weight shot or touch the button himself.
It's all there.
All there. Real close. It's real close.
It's all there.
Well, full force, line 2.
Line only.
Line's tight.
Real good. It's all there.
Line's a little tight.
Line's Line's tight. Line's real tight. Hard.
It's all there. It's all there.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. Top button.
Whoa.
Top button.
I know.
Top button. Top button.
Oh, it picked.
Swung right over.
Oh, he had it just perfect.
He did, and, just...
Oh, dear.
We'll see in the replay here.
Because they're looking for it to stop right there in front of the button.
Now, is that a pick?
Yes.
It has to be a pick.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I know they were looking at some of these stones earlier on. But
right where Johnny was tapping, it was light.
You see them clean a lot of paths, and they just missed that opportunity to clean that path. And even that last 6 inches, it changed it a little bit. Now they still have forced Kevin Cooey to hit button here against 3 in the provincial final to get to the Brier. So this is not an easy shot.
We were just dusting it right to the top of the button.
And it's a must-make shot, really, at this stage, isn't it?
Pushed it. I love Kennedy and Hebert. They're beating themselves up.
Where is it?
But they were dusting it a little bit. But
Need a rub?
No. Really
tight.
Lots of weight.
Whoa then. Straight draw. Then.
Rub it.
Straight draw, guys. Get off
Rub it if you can, Blake. Bye, Johnny. Get on it, Johnny. Oh, man. Come on, Johnny. Hard draw. Let's go.
He's got a chance here.
huge steal.
Big steal for Team Martin to go up by 3 points heading into the last 3 ends.
John Morris brushes that one just far enough to the backside of the floor. It's a steal of 1 for Kevin Martin. And a 5-2 lead after 6 ends. We're back with action from end number 7 right after this on Shaw TV.
Alberta Curling, proudly sponsored by Best Western. Alberta Curling, proudly sponsored by Williams Moving and Storage.
I'm taking a stand.
I'm taking a stand.
I'm taking a stand.
I'm taking a stand against family violence. Are you?
Welcome back to High River. We're in end number 7. Kevin Martin stealing 1 in the 6th to take a 5-2 lead. And while we're at break, Ben Hebert said to his teammates, let's go, boys, one big end right here. But that was really a big end last end, wasn't it?
Yeah, and what he's saying about big end here, let's force him to take 1 in the 7th. So we're up 2 going into the 8th end with last rock. But you're right, that's Kevin Cooey didn't give his sweepers any chance at all. Right out of his hand, they knew it was a little heavy.
It's a huge point for them. And, it wasn't a shot that Kevin Cooey misses very often, but we just seen them struggle with ice a little bit here, and just a shot that he was just 2 feet heavy on, but the sweepers really didn't have an impact on that one.
Well, I think you and I, Paul, when we were watching the semifinal, and Kevin Cooey had to draw to the 4-foot to win against Jeff Walker, and I said, I'm not totally comfortable he's going to make this, whereas last year you would have said automatic. It's just been a real up and down, sort of a roller coaster ride for Kevin Cooey and his teammates.
Yeah, it has. They're going to be very disappointed about that end. They had 2 big misses from their skip in that end. They had a possible 2 points. First one, he hits and rolls out his own rock, and then missed an opportunity to touch button to keep it at 1 and have Kevin Martin with a 3-point.
Make sure, no freeze.
He was visibly upset after the 5th end. He left and didn't even watch Kevin Martin's last rock.
Good job, Benny.
Obviously something that not that easy to get over, perhaps.
Yeah.
No, but if they get 2 points here, that's a 1-point ball game again. They just got to keep their heads in this game and play as a team for the last 4 ends here.
Yeah.
11. Yep. At least 11. What? No, it's more than that. Gotta wait. More than 11. 11. Stay with it. Try and split these up. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
It's a little backline weight shot to maneuver these other rocks around.
Nice shot.
Yeah, wanted them to hang around in the back of the house, catch your rocks.
Sure. As long as it won't jam on that yellow.
No.
Okay.
I like it. Okay, Mark. Let's go, boys. 3/4. Yeah. Here, John. Nice.
A 20-foot double for Mark Kennedy
Mark,
here.
3/4, buddy. You got her.
Just peel.
It's worth a try. They were trying to get the one in the house as well, but got the main one, which was the corner guard they wanted out of there.
Carter Rycroft.
2.5. At least 3, maybe.
Well, then up, then up, then.
2.5.
3.
Got lots here.
Whoa.
Coming down.
Oh, guys, just let it die.
Whoa, guys.
Just let it die.
Shot.
That's fine. I can make perfect guards, and then I'll have a pick on.
Then you'll have a chance. Okay.
Peel. Yeah.
See John and Mark just having a conversation that they know Cooey's going to have to make a few perfect guards and just straight peel. So the pressure's on Team Cooey to make those perfect guards, and if not, then Johnny will take a run probably with his 6 rock to try to make that double.
I thought it was a little heavy there.
Well, and as we were saying, this ice, it's hard to get the perfect guards in place because it just finished so hard at the last 12, 14 feet.
Well, these rocks have a lot of finish. They always sandpaper the rocks these days to get a little extra curl out of them. It makes them fairly rough, so the last few feet you get almost a foot of curl sometimes.
I got it last.
Carter Rycroft looking to put up another perfect guard.
Just clean it.
Doesn't need to?
Doesn't matter.
A little less.
Doesn't matter. Easy, easy. Yep, 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 yep. Hard. Oh, good, good.
And another peel.
Yes, another peel. And you know they're already planning of how at some point they want to run back. They don't want to give up a deuce, and it is hard to score a deuce against a Team Martin when they get into this peel mode.
Yeah, they have all the weapons to keep it up, but I mean Martin will be playing this game now even with a 3-point advantage to hopefully be up one with Hammer in the 10th. And that would be a perfect situation for him. So you may see him give away a point or two just to make sure he's got Hammer in the last end. He definitely has control of this game right now, and Team Cooey's got to get some rocks in play. 2 points here would be huge for Cooey.
Whoa, deeper than me. Let it move. Wait for it. Where are you?
3.
3. No.
No.
Yep. No.
Yep.
Whoa, not too tight.
They don't want it to be too tight because it makes the double easier, and I think
Low side angle.
This way.
I got a bit of an angle with that outturn.
John Morris is
Give it a go.
licking his chops.
Yeah, that's what he said to Mark Kennedy, one shot ago, and that's make the straight peel, and we'll take a run at it with my rocks. And I think it was 1 rock earlier than he thought it might be, but we're going to throw some high heat here, try to get the shooter out of play, but also make this double.
Okay, he left his guard out there in front.
Yeah, game on for Team Cooey here, and just hits a little too much on the nose and keeps both. I mean, it's not the fact that you keep their rock in the house, it's also the fact that you keep a center guard there for them.
Can you go dead even in the 8-foot and be second, or no?
No.
Tough to hide.
Yeah, where do you go with this one?
Hard to get there. Split.
23 minutes on the clock.
Compared to almost 27. No, they're calling the
Take a
timeout.
timeout.
Yeah, it's a tough situation here, and they're a little concerned about.
You don't?
They're a little concerned about where they put this rock.
Why don't I just come down with like?
Maybe easy to
back 8.
I mean, the thinking first of all is probably just to come behind us, but
if I roll to there,
they're a little
no double. Like if I just move this to here.
They're a little concerned about leaving a double, even if it's a run back. So they've got to be. This is really the shot of the end to make sure they score 2 points.
in case you missed it,
I
sorry.
think if you're playing this,
Kevin
you gotta
Cooey
be
vetoed that
positive
timeout.
on
They're
weight,
letting the
because
time
it makes
tick
it
here,
harder.
22:35 and counting as they have a conference.
Throwing you the soft draw.
They're still okay there. They have to recognize, like, it doesn't matter when you call your timeouts, but they do have a couple timeouts in this game to use, and this might, I was kind of with the team there, it might be the one shot
Even if we don't get
to use it so they take a little pressure off speeding up this decision.
We could just bump it straight on the nose. He makes a double. You still have a draw.
Yeah, but it's such a tight guard. He's going to make that run back. Okay. Why don't we just? I like your like that's a secondary call, Carter.
Yeah, like bump freeze
there. If we can get it to curl.
Well, this is right where I threw.
Yeah.
I don't think yours will curl as much, but.
So what are we doing?
They had a big conversation. Carter's still asking the question, what are we doing?
So am I.
Weight's good here, eh, Carter?
It looks like
it's still heavier on this side.
Yeah, I think
they're playing with that
Need
red
like a
one
10, eh?
Yeah, like a 9-10.
10.
I think Blake won the conversation trying
A little bit
to
more,
split
Kev.
the rocks a little bit,
More.
but what they said, if they are a little heavy, they don't mind coming back here and just a bump freeze them really well.
What do we got, Nolan? Yep.
I got it all there.
Give him the hard line. 9. Whoa.
Yep. Hard.
10. Whoa. 10. 10.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hard.
Whoa. Whoa. Both of them.
Hard. Hard.
Oh, that's a great shot.
that is, guys.
It's pretty perfect there, and it's going to force Kevin Martin to make a perfect shot in his own. So great outcome for Team Cooey.
Solid board. Okay.
Well, just no defense.
Kevin Cooey holding fast on his ice call.
Hair more.
Blake McDonald questioning it from the hack. Kevin saying, no, this is where I want it. It's 1-2 right now.
You don't hear it too often with them, but they are struggling a little bit to, knowing where to put the brush. And Kevin Cooey used his power position of the house and to make the final call on that. And Blake went with it. He wanted to make sure he felt comfortable with it, but Kevin made the final call, and it worked out really well for them.
First of our skip rocks in the 7th end, delivered by Kevin Martin.
Rolled a little too far.
Even if you just bump
You saw that spin back again.
Yeah, even if I hit it.
A little bit of a miss here from Team Martin. It brings open that 2 points for Team Cooey. We said it was very important to start this end.
Good too.
So hot.
Me too. I called him off as well.
Yeah, I like that. How did I throw that one? We can play that.
I'm just going to try the hit and roll off this one to get behind cover.
You just saw mine, right? And I was like,
because of this red rock where it is.
Even if I went into here, aren't I still second?
There's not going to be too many double opportunities for Team Martin here if they make any sort of roll, because they only get half a rock there, so they got to be fairly careful not to roll into a perfect position. But they've got lots of they got about 4 feet there to roll and put the pressure right back on Team Martin. He had a great opportunity to see the same shot from his opponent one rock ago.
Oh, like this. Hit and roll, edge on edge.
No, run.
I don't mind throwing weight. If it curls, we can always go into those other ones.
You were throwing it. Outside of the sheet, I like it. Out there. Freeze which one? Freeze which one? Oh, I thought he's rolling all the way to ours. And we just hit it.
Clean. Yep. Whoa. Control. Yeah. Whoa. Never.
Whoa.
Never, ever.
Stay with it.
Never.
Remember, they're looking for the roll here.
It's a little more weight than I thought they had discussed. I thought when he left they had discussed backboard weight, but that was almost normal.
Yeah. So again, just another missed shot based on line and stuff.
Don't want to lose it. Should have run real
gives Kev Martin that same hit and roll, but again, he's got to stay almost full 4 foot.
I'd love to throw that was like good control. Through the bomb.
Final stone of the 7th end for Kevin Martin.
Close, get ready to sweep.
A 5-2 lead.
Kind of weight, Skipper.
Just light control. Light control. Pretty much the same weight as last time. Sure.
This one won't curl as much, being a little closer to center.
Almost normal.
Whoa, guys.
The conversation at the front end, they were looking for hack, hopefully, and they didn't say anything, Kevin. They really want to get the curl here.
No.
Again,
That's
doesn't
exactly
get
what
the roll.
they didn't get. And gives Kevin Cooey a fairly routine shot for 2 points.
Just the difference in spot there, hey?
Really? 99%
It wouldn't move much, but I thought it would move a little early.
Kevin Cooey, final stone of the 7th end, an open hit for the deuce to cut the lead within one.
No, because you're a little wider and you go low, then you're gone. That's all right. One up with Hamlet.
Oh, yeah. I'm good.
Weight's good. Clean. Whoa, Nolan. Clean it.
Clean it.
Yep.
Just, whoa. Just clean up.
Whoa.
Clean, clean. Whoa, up. Clean.
It's looking pretty good from our angle, and just a little stress in their voices to make sure they got it. You threw it perfect.
There's the deuce.
It's a big 2 points to get that game within 1 point again for Team Cooey, and they got to put some pressure on Martin again.
Opportunity knock. Kevin Cooey answers. It's a 5-4 lead for Team Martin. 2 ends to play here in High River at the Bob Snodgrass Recreation Complex. It's the 2011 Boston Pizza Cup Championship Final. We're back with the 8th end right after this break.
Alberta Curling, proudly sponsored by Boston Pizza.
WHL hockey is live on Shaw. Catch the NHL stars of tomorrow today. Don't miss the excitement when the Seattle Thunderbirds look to keep the playoff drive alive as they hit the I-5 north for a clash with the Vancouver Giants. Tune in Friday, February 18th, 7:30 Pacific, 8:30 Mountain for great junior hockey action. The Western Hockey League, building the world's finest talent. WHL hockey, only on Shaw.
My kids said their mom drank while driving them to school. I worried so much I couldn't concentrate at work. At Al-Anon Family Groups, I found the help I needed. If someone's drinking bothers you, call 1-888-4-AL-ANON or visit alanonfamilygroups.org.
Line's good. Light 4, Mark.
Welcome back to Shaw TV's coverage of the 2011 Boston Pizza Cup.
Got to curl a bit.
It's a 1-point game here at the early stages of 10-8 between Kevin Cooey and Kevin Martin. 5-4, Team Martin leading with the hammer here in the 8th.
Great weight.
Big rebound by Team Cooey there to get 2 points on the board. And only their second time they've scored in this game. This will be a key end for Team Martin too. You're going to see Kevin play for 2, but he's going to make sure he scores 1 in this 8th end to make sure he hopefully maintains him to the 10th.
Best Western side.
Got a curl. I got it. Carter, yep.
Yeah, you know totally with Kevin Martin, he wants that hammer coming in the 10th end.
You can see the importance of this end being played by Team Cooey playing 2 centers. They're almost playing like it's an extra end and wanted to force the issue of a steal here if they can.
A shout out to the sponsors there. Kevin asked for it on the Best Western side, and that's where it stopped.
Is the Boston Pizza Cup presented by Best Western Hotels.
Line's tighter.
Hard, going hard, come on. Heads down, hard. Keep going.
Yeah,
Keep going real hard, boys.
It's going to give them another guard out front.
Yeah, this is not ideal. They're looking for it right on top 12, top 8, but again, not sure what happened there. It's a pretty big miss for Team Martin and a great opportunity for Team Cooey to slide in behind here.
Just tap it back. Yep.
Yeah.
You know, we order Boston Pizza so much at our home. My dog doesn't even bark now for the delivery man. It's like they're friends. That's how sad.
Hard weight.
Weight's not bad. Just a free.
Room.
Smoke room.
Whoa, man. Tons of room. Get ready. Yep. Move it now. Come on.
Going to get by here. I'm not sure if they're going to move it there. They're looking to tap it about 3 or 4 feet.
Go.
Shot.
Still a great shot by Carter there. Taking advantage of a rare miss by Ben Hebert.
We got a bit of angle there.
Ben had been shooting 91% before that shot.
3/4, buddy.
Kennedy's picking that average up.
Turn
He was in the 70s, I think, after 4 ends. He's up to 86% now.
Yeah, a player like Mark with a career shooting percentage of between 85 and 90. I mean, if you miss your first 2 shots with a player like that, you actually increase your odds of shooting 90 the rest of the game.
Real close. Whoa! Careful.
Oh, what a great shot.
Oh, great shot, Mark.
What a weapon for a team like that to have. You know, you get one rare mistake out of your lead, and your second just backs you up. And Benny's working really hard to get that other one on the rings and see if it comes into play later on.
Two. Just the 2. Whoa, whoa, easy, guys. Whoa, up.
How's my Mark? Pick me up. Shot.
It's a great comment by Ben. Attaboy Mark, he picked me up there, and he recognized that there was a miss out of him, but it's why we play with teams of 4. It's just a straight peel here for Mark Kennedy. Not as exciting as his triple peel on his last shot.
What? I only have to remove 1 rock?
Just mundane.
Nice shooting.
Another perfect throw by Mark Kennedy.
Yeah, so at some point they're going to have to make a play on that, because obviously Cooey definitely wants to try and steal, or at the very minimum force Martin to 1, but he sure can't afford to give up 2 to Martin.
No, a 2 here would be a disaster in Team Cooey's eyes. And they have some rocks in play there around the center line, so there are some opportunities here. They're going to have to probably force the issue on Cooey's first, or if they want to wait till the second, they may, but
No. Leave it open.
they're just going to play the center guard peel game for a bit, I think.
I think so.
John Morris, 88% through 7 ends. His first stone of this 8th end.
Good.
For the peel. Routine for Johnny Moe.
Might have to breathe.
No idea what our play is here.
And Blake McDonald taking no time at all to throw up this guard.
Clean it. Clean it.
It was a hair less. Hey. Weight's fine. You're not going to be deep with this one. Hair less.
Right on the center guard here, but you can hear some discussion on both teams. They're trying to figure what the play is going to be and when it happens.
No.
Speed's so good on this outside. Yeah. It doesn't have the same slide as the other side.
So Kevin Cooey and Blake McDonald, I'm sure, are going to sit and have a discussion now.
Yeah, I'd have to go all the way around the wide side,
which is no good. You go out turn freeze, I guess.
Could play.
Pretty dangerous, right?
I don't even know.
Not much we can do, because no matter what we do over here, he's got that.
Yeah. You're thinking out.
The only other thing I was thinking was this. At least it opens up your draw if you need it. We have no draw now.
No, I don't.
Says something about the curl in this ice when you.
That's no good either.
I think
we got to peel this, but let them go try it under that.
They're talking about
to get rid of its beauty.
These key rocks guarding that 4-foot line.
Half rock.
In fact, you can't get around them. So.
Yeah, it was a great conversation, because you have.
At least it gives them a draw if we get rid of this.
This one here they want to get rid of, because right now they're concerned that Kevin doesn't have access to the 4-foot.
For sure and rolling. That's fine. That's why I'd be make a double and get the blank. Yeah. In half.
In-turn double peel for John with the box. He might get some action in the house here.
What a shot.
Johnny.
And they were lucky.
Great throw. Yeah. It was just a bonus for them. You know, if they got on to sweep a little bit, they might have touched that red one, but they wanted to make sure they opened up that draw side. And a perfect throw by John Morris.
You wouldn't get rid of it. You wouldn't get rid of it either.
I'm going to get the double. Well, if we hit 3/4, I mean, this is going to go a little bit that way, and this is going here. I don't think so.
If I freeze, I think he's going here.
Yeah.
And Kevin Cooey, challenging afternoon, 68%. Still very much in this.
I was thinking control.
Yeah, he is, and the key thing there is that, we talked about that matchup at Skip at the start of the game, but Kevin Martin, we'll see in the shot from now, is only shooting 77, and it's not the matchup that we thought would happen at the skip position here. We thought we'd have a couple skips thrown in the, mid to high 80s, if not 90s.
So Cooey on this one's looking to make sure his shooter rolls over to the side of the house, wants to force Kevin Martin to take his one here in the 8th end. He knows he's not set up for the steal. So the force is option B.
Just a great decision by Team Cooey to go from taking steal to force. Got to roll this a bit. Make sure there's not a...
Okay. It worked out nicely for Kevin Cooey.
Yeah, I mean, pretty good shot for Kevin Cooey. Just brings a fairly routine double for Kevin Martin. See a blank in the 8th end there, which isn't that bad. A blank it keeps the game within one and it gives both teams one chance with hammer in the last 2 ends.
I think this one looks higher from here.
Should point out the Cooey ring now down to 14 minutes 3 seconds.
Stays a little higher.
1 stone to go here in the 8th end. You guessed, what, 7 minutes an end?
Yeah, and they can speed it up. If these guys need to, they can play an end in 4 or 5 minutes. So they're not, you can tell even a couple last end, Nolan made a comment about the time. Kevin wasn't too concerned. They've been there, done that in terms of time concerns and know where they have to be. It's not ideal. You don't want to be rushing things, but they're pretty comfortable with where they are right now.
So the outturn double is what Kevin Martin is going after on this shot.
See some high, hard heat here.
Whoa, guys.
It's good. Oh boy, Kev. Good shot.
Great shot.
Routine shot.
I think he needed more weight.
High, hard heat on the outturn double for Kevin Martin.
So now Cooey will try to roll behind that corner guard.
You can get a perfect roll here, but the corner guard's really high, so there's going to be a play, even for the perfect shot here, there's going to be a play for Kevin Martin to possibly blank it. If he makes a perfect shot, though, he might just decide to take one here.
Well, it might float a bit in that spot.
Final stone for Kevin Cooey in the 8th end.
And we've seen the hit and roll in this game, one of the toughest shots to make.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yeah. Forward. Whoa. Whoa. Never. Close. Never. No.
Hard to never on this shot.
That rolled
just a little bit too far.
So looking for the outturn hit to blank 8 is Kevin Martin with a 5-4 lead. In-turn hit, pardon me.
Pretty routine shot for Kevin here, and a blank. I mean, they'd love to score 2 in this end, but the biggest thing they wanted to do is just maintain hammer too. So having hammer in the 9th and 10th, hopefully they'd love to blank 9.
Off. I pitched that one back, boys.
No sweeping here.
Curl, please.
Not a lot
Just
of
a quarter inch.
They'd be the jinx by calling it routine, but
He saw he gave it that little shove, and he told his sweepers right away, I pushed that one back. Still enough, though, to knock it out and roll out. Blanks the end. We're going to take a break. We'll come back for the 9th. Martin retains hammer with a 5-4 lead over Team Cooey.
Alberta Curling, proudly sponsored by Boston Pizza.
It's a popular myth that bats are blind. In fact, these winged mammals see very well. But when it comes to hunting, they don't depend on their eyes. They use echolocation, sending out sound waves to detect flying insects. Bats eat up to half their body weight in bugs each night, making them welcome neighbors during the summer months. To learn more about bats and how you can help protect Canada's wildlife, visit hww.ca.
Pets play an important role in our lives. Companionship, health, well-being, love. PJAC Canada, helping our industry care for your pets.
Yep. Oh, that's good. Good.
Welcome back to Shaw TV's coverage of the Boston Pizza Cup for 2011. We're in the 9th end of a one-point game between two of, if not the two, best teams in the world. The reigning world champion, the reigning Olympic champion. Again, in number 9, a one-point game, 5-4 for Martin over Cooey. Martin has the hammer. Lead rocks underway.
Yep. Line's good. Line's good. Line's a little tight. Line's good. Right here.
We're biting the floor.
Full forward. Right here. Right here. Just bite it.
It's good. It's good. It's good. Whoa, it's good. Oh.
Right now, the 6th end is looming very large on that scoreboard. The big steal of 1 that you can see there right behind Nolan Thiessen, that Cooey was just a little heavy on a draw to the forefoot. And as a result, Kevin Martin took control of the game.
Whoa, guys, easy, Carter.
A nice flank there by Team Martin. There's a few rocks in play, but a triple peel by Mark Kennedy and a double peel by John Morris forced the issue for Team Cooey to make sure they didn't give up any points. So that they maintain the hammer for Team Martin, which is a position they like being up on with. It's almost a replay of the 8th end here, and this is the shot that Ben missed last time. I don't really see that 2 ends in a row.
Weight's good.
I didn't think it was less.
Weight's good.
Well, guys, a little more. Off. A little more. No, line's good. No, off. Are we heavy?
No, same weight.
Line's perfect.
Weight's good. We don't need to sweep it there, though.
Clean. Oh. Just clean it up. Oh. Clean. Oh.
Off. Nice, Benny.
Okay. It's a nice shot.
Gotta get in there and tap her. 2 yellow stones.
Yep.
The middle of the house, both from Ben Hebert, Carter Rycroft.
Really interesting too in between ends. Ben Hebert, Mark Kennedy, Johnny Moe. They sure communicate a lot and are almost each other's cheerleaders. Where you look at the Cooey team and they're all very quiet. There's not a lot of chat.
Yeah, and we felt that we keep talking about. It's been one of our themes for the game, just in terms of the chatter that is going on and not going on with Team Cooey. And
great shot. Pistol.
Perfect shot here by Carter as we continue that conversation.
Really nice shot.
I think Team Martin's been in a pretty happy spot this whole event. We have seen them in events that they haven't been, and the chatter does change, but they're feeling fairly confident in this provincial bonspiel. And they've been playing really well. Everyone's shooting some great numbers here, and they're just making sure that the guys know they can miss half shots, that they don't have to shoot 100, because they have gold medalists behind them.
Yeah, they can't even really freeze. We still got on this one.
Same way.
Just to bring it in the ring.
And a perfect record at this bonspiel.
Not bad. They should enter it more often.
Yeah, I think it's their favorite so far.
No
Not
more.
as much cash in it as some of their other events.
And no steak knives either.
No, they're playing for some Purple Hearts here and the right to represent the province.
There's a pretty sweet looking trophy sitting over one sheet over, waiting to be presented. The Boston Pizza Cup.
Doesn't matter. Get off it. Where are you?
9.
Yep.
8.
Whoa. Let it get to the nose.
Girl. Got some angle now. Got some angle now, no? Run her into it.
You sure you can get all of them? Go across the top here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thick half, eh?
Thick half.
2/3, Mark. I think it's real close. Oh, I thought it looks like a half a rock to me.
So we're just going to run this red center guard into everything and try to get rid of all the reds and possibly a few of the back ones too. Get ready to count the rocks.
Yeah, we're looking for 3 red granite stones to go flying.
Jockey, 1, 2, 3. Ask and ye shall receive.
Great shot.
The crowd showing their appreciation.
Phenomenal shot by Mark Kennedy here.
And Kevin Martin just nailed the angle. He knew right where he had to hit it.
A little bit more, Kev.
Cooey third plate. Donald.
Yeah, they're just making a play on the ones in the house. They'd love to force Martin to 1 here, but they know they're probably the blanks in play, and they're going to have to try to steal in 10 now.
Yes.
Perfect shot. It just they've just sort of conceded that there's going to be a blank here, and there's a little faint hope on Team Cooney there's going to be a miss out of Morris or Martin, but I don't think it's going to happen right now.
Clean.
Not even sure if John cleaned his rock that time.
I know.
Just out of the hack really quick. Great shot.
Kevin called that one pretty quickly too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
You can see with the weapons these teams have why they love having Hammer. You know, they get that 1 point advantage, and a few lesser quality teams would be trying to build that lead, and but they're pretty happy sitting with Hammer in 1 point and just cleaning up. And Mark Kennedy made that triple look easy.
Well, although we found out in the final in the Northern Ontario playdown today that the hammer isn't everything, is it?
No, and the steal is possible. Brad Jacobs' team stealing 3 to win that game in the 10th end. It's almost unheard of.
Kevin Cooey already down the ice. Just under 10 minutes right now. Still has both his timeouts, so he's got lots of time to do some things in the 10th end, but I don't think the Team Martin's going to let him do things.
It's interesting you sit at home. Shot Cable's allowed us to keep the mics on the whole time, which is pretty cool. And Mark and Ben, although they still have a few shots to sweep for their skipper here, are already talking about what to do with Ben's rocks in the 10th end. And the discussion now for those two guys is, do you play the tick shot, which they normally do, or play them both in, because it's been working.
I like going around it. You guys?
We were thinking.
I'm easy. Whatever you guys like.
Kevin's playing appeal here, but he's also talking about the 10th end.
Yeah, wait, the top 4?
Oh, sorry, he's just talking about the 9th here.
Only bad news is, with being that tight, he might get nutted on us.
He just goes nut.
I think
it's so tight. Feel it.
1 up with is pretty good.
Such a tight guard. It goes halfway.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
I thought he was already thinking ahead myself.
No, he had decided, geez, maybe we should be going around it. He said if it was a little higher up, he would, but the straight run back would have been there.
Yep. Oh, good. Good. Get over there. Blake.
They do. Team Martin, we heard some of their speak being bonanza and disaster, and they would be calling this the full shuck and jive mode right now. They're feeling it, and they're shooting pretty well right now, and there's a lot of confidence out there on their behalf.
Kevin Cooey's final still into this 9th end. We're looking at a wide open house.
Put it in a different spot, throwing an intern to the side.
You got it.
Trying to change up Kevin Martin's last rock.
Way back here. Get it way out here. Yep. Come on. That's right. That's good. Set. All right, skipper.
Out-turn peel for Kevin Martin to finish off the end here. There's changing up from last time. He had an intern, and I almost would have thought about giving the intern again based on the reaction he had last time.
Yeah, that's true. In the 8th end, when he let it go and set it back just a little bit, there was, I think, even a couple of pleases in there. Please
give me a little
curl.
more, Johnny. Than that.
Clean. Yep.
Make sure.
Looking at blank, another one is Kevin Martin. And he will do just that. Zeros on the board. In end number 9, we have 1 end to go. At least 1 end to go, I guess, as we head to break. It's 5-4. Martin over Cooey on Shaw TV.
Alberta Curling, proudly sponsored by Boston Pizza.
Scotty Patties, proud supporter of women's curling for 30 years.
Heart disease is a killer that doesn't discriminate between old and young. That's why the Heart and Stroke Foundation was behind research leading to in utero heart treatments, saving babies' lives before they're even born. This is what happens when you put your heart into it.
Welcome back, everyone. We could be 16 shots away, 15 and a half shots away from crowning the 2011 men's champion of curling for Alberta here at the Boston Pizza Cup in High River. It's a 5-4 game. Kevin Martin over Kevin Cooey. Martin holds on to the hammer here coming home. And we're underway.
And they are going for the tick shot here with Benny Heberts. They had the discussion where they're just going to go for the double peels, which have been really successful the last the 8th and the 9th end. But they're going for the tick here.
Clean.
These guys make this shot look easy too.
Shooter.
And he's not too happy with this yet. Kevin Cooey working hard to get that out of play, and I don't think it's going to happen for him. That is a phenomenal curling shot.
What a great shot. See where his shooter rolls?
Halfway again.
That's a source of pride for Leeds, isn't it? Being able to play that tick shot consistently.
It is, and it's nice to watch these teams too play it across the face and use their sweeping. You see some younger teams trying to play it into the rock and waiting, and maybe not use the sweep. And that's how Team Cooey won their last game. Nolan Thiessen made 2 ticks in the 10th end, and Kevin Cooey followed up to draw the button.
And that's Nolan Thiessen throwing up the center guard.
Just a bit.
And both leads in this game playing very, very well.
Yeah, Nolan Thiessen, 96% game. Benny Hebert, 89%.
Little extra.
Whoa, guys! Not much, Kev. Whoa, guys!
No line.
Bet he's missed his wings, watch his body language here.
It's okay, weight's good.
And his real language, I think, spelled it out for us.
Nice weight, Ben.
Great shots. His shooter didn't roll right where he wanted to. Yeah, he's still a little
disappointed. It's still a pretty good shot. He just didn't get his shooter off the forefront line as much as he'd like to.
Yeah, you can see there, Ben wanted to roll that shooter a little over towards that other yellow one that's in front of the 12-foot, but
yeah, and
still perfect weight.
It is. It's a difference of pushing Mark Kenny to make a double peel or a single peel. He rolls that all the way over to the 8-foot, 12-foot, just worried about single peels. Now he's going to ask a couple world champion Olympic gold medalists to make a double peel for him.
3, maybe. Come on, maybe 3.
We've seen happen already in this game.
Never off. Go.
He wanted T-line here, and he's not going to get it, despite the efforts.
Pretty good.
Of those sweepers.
Well, another try, I think.
I guess so. I think so.
It's a pretty good shot.
Let's make this, Marcus. Yeah. Here.
3/4, Mark.
Intern double peel here from Mark. He'll throw this fairly hard to make sure his shooter rolls away. I'm not sure if he makes it perfect, he'll get it out, but try to get all of these rocks moving.
No. Never.
Threw this a little bit too much in, out.
Curl up a little.
Oh, just missed.
You need more than that, eh? I'm dying here.
T-line even.
Great
even
view.
Back button.
Yeah, that curls up a little more, makes the double. Carter Rycroft, 93%. So
4 or 5. I think you got to go 7.
Real solid game for the front end of Kevin Cooey.
Give me a hand, Kevin. Go. Come on. Go, guys. Go.
Curl, baby.
Come on.
Great weight, but yeah, the finish wasn't there that they were looking for. It's still a great shot, though.
Rycroft's counterpart on Team Martin.
You do have some
Mark
angle.
Kennedy in the hack now. Some uncharacteristic misses to get things going for him this afternoon, but he's really turned his game around in the second half.
Yeah, he has. He's shooting 89% right now, which is a phenomenal game for him.
Clean.
You add this make, and I think he's just going to improve his percentage even that much more.
And that shot was made so well by Carter on the right, as far as where the position was. Martin didn't want to leave it there because they didn't talk for a second about doing the double run, trying to get both Redstones out, but they said, nah, that one's too good.
Well, we're into third rocks now. Blake McDonald. This was our secondary matchup coming into this game, the 2/3.
And they're basically even.
Yeah, Blake's definitely rebounded. He makes a lot of great shots in the second half of this game.
Switch, you gotta go.
They're switching here, trying to get a little extra curl in terms of how they sweep. Trying to get it fully buried behind that.
Gotta go, guys. Gotta be
4'9" red guard.
Hard line. Really going hard. Go, guys. Hard. Go. Hard.
Nice brush work by that front end, and the crowd letting them know.
So they got a little more curl there, but they still came by that guard by about 12 inches, and they're just not getting in line in terms of getting that fully buried. So John Morris is going to play the same sort of shot that Mark Kennedy had, and a little finer in terms of how he has to throw this, but just an out-turn pick for John Morris, and he makes these 9 times out of 10 for sure.
Can't quite see as much of it. Buried a little more.
Whoa, clean. Throw, Johnny.
Great throw.
There you go. So as Blake McDonald settles down, the time clock not an issue at all. They're just over 5 minutes, still under 2 timeouts, so not a problem for Team Cooey.
More, Blake? There are more, maybe. That's okay. Mine's good. Lots of room, you guys. Lots of room.
This end's pretty much going to come down to a draw of the button for
Wait a little on this one.
They make it, saying that Team Cooey's going to make a perfect one behind cover here. And then you'll probably see
right where my brother.
Mine's really good.
Kevin peel the guard if they make this perfect.
Really good.
There. Yep. Oh, come on, Barry.
Need some finish on it, though.
Shot.
So just behind the tee. And the peel call forthcoming.
Hi, John. Yep. Hard, guys. Good.
That's a good spot.
Great shot by Johnny, just clean things up.
Now a guard.
That was good. That's good.
Yeah, I know it's probably.
You got 2 timeouts, right?
You had to go way wide, though.
Guard. Let's take one of our timeouts and talk about it here.
Timeout.
Why?
Give you a rest. If I go here, though, he'll try and run them all, right?
I think you got to put him in line, bud.
Okay.
Blake brought up a good point. We have
the 2
timeouts. Might as well use them. We only have 2 shots left.
I just hate giving them some angle. They'll miss.
I don't like staggering them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he'll play it.
You just don't want to go here. That's all.
No, I know. Yeah, I know.
I'm just saying you don't want to go here.
You don't want
what I'm saying.
curl, right?
No,
Like
right there is fine. Yeah.
I don't.
What did you give me for ice? Here?
Right there.
Do you think that's good? It should be good because it's not going to come as far. So.
Should be lots.
It's called Timeout King, right?
Don't want to take any less though.
Stapled, put it in the seat.
Biggest thing is they don't want to stagger it because if they put a, let's say, what they're saying is don't there because then it makes
it as fast as where I threw
easy double. And you don't want it too tight to the rings either.
Yeah, they're just, I mean, they took their time to make sure they decide on the exact spot so they don't leave a Kevin Martin's probably going to peel this anyway. And then they got to think about where to put Kevin Cooey's next shot. But they don't want to put in a spot that Kevin will throw, a 5-second peel and try to get that run off the button. This is just a play to waste Kevin Martin's next shot, and then they're going to think about where to put that next one.
Easy there. Just the 2. All we need. That's all we need, guys. No. Just the 2. Oh, just clean.
Where is it?
1, 2.
It's got to curl.
Got it, curl.
Got it, go, you guys. Gotta be deeper than that. Go, come on.
No.
Hard line.
Come on. Hard every inch. Hard.
Oh, that's long.
Hard.
Really long to get it across there.
Oh,
Kevin Martin's electing because they get it all the way across there. Kevin Martin's going to elect to play the one in the house.
Kevin just looking to come right down. And what would Cooey at with his last one? He makes this the out turn.
Probably had an out turn freeze, or even he might be able to follow him in on the in turn and tap it back a little bit.
But with that ice, he must be throwing hack weight, don't you think?
Yeah, he definitely is going to be throwing hack weight here, and just heard him say, you know, right on the nose, and push Cooey to make a phenomenal shot in his last one.
Yeah, they wanted that one to be about 2 feet more than he's totally covering this one.
Just tight, come on. Lots of weight. Just clean. Clean. Just clean. Yep. Heavy hack, just clean. Just clean. Clean. Whoa, where is he? Heavy hack. Clean. Yep. Clean. Yep. Clean. Whoa. Right on the nose. Whoa. Right on the nose. Whoa. Off. Off. We can come in off it. Whoa. That's fine. Shot that.
Perfect shot with Martin.
Shot. Good. Good. It's not bad. You should be able to see something.
Maybe we should
just
do this.
This might just be just as easy, right?
Why don't we just do this? And roll to it right there. And then make him play this out turn.
Pick it out.
You know what I mean? Show him some with the out turn.
If I could ever get one right there, he's playing the...
I'm saying,
yeah, no, I know.
over barrier here. So what do you need, like 9? Okay.
Actually talking about just tapping this back and trying to get a little bit of a roll.
And I think the reason was they said even if they made the freeze or the corner freeze, that guard is so long, Martin would be able to throw hit weight at it and pick it out.
What's the call? We're thinking 9, just chopping.
Might be smarter to come this way, Kev. Easier to get. We should be able to still do this.
Oh, it doesn't curl that much, does it?
Pretty different shots. I like this.
Okay. Sorry, what way are you throwing?
A 9.
9.
9?
We all had that, yeah, just throwing back.
And Blake, I mean, kudos to Blake. He might actually know the answer there. He just wants to make sure they're on the same page now that they had a brief discussion about another shot option.
So again, they're just trying to move that shot off the 4-foot and roll the shooter in behind that center line guard.
Oh, maybe a 10 here, Blake.
Clean.
No, 9.
Close.
So weight's
Heavy.
perfect.
Whoa. Yep, yep. Hard. Whoa. Hard.
They need the roll.
Whoa.
It's all up to Blake here. Got to get a little bit of a roll.
No, he doesn't get the roll.
Not much of a roll at all. Kevin Cooey's final stone sits 4 foot. Sets us up.
Just through the house?
Just an in-turn tap through the house weight for Kevin Martin to win this championship.
This would be his 11th championship in 20 years.
Hey? Same weight. Same weight? Yeah, or a little less.
This team here
a little bit more buried than they were before.
Has not lost a game at the Alberta Boston Pizza Cup.
This is their 4th attempt as a foursome at this championship, and if Kevin's successful in this last shot, it'll be their 4th win.
Little less, Johnny. Whoa. Not much weight though, John. Hack, John, easily. Got a curl, boy.
Well, as long as they make contact, they got to get right at the back.
Clean.
Up
Yep.
the 10th
Yep.
end.
Yep. Finish it up. Finish it up.
Pretty
Finish it
happy
up.
with
Front
this
end
one.
is scrubbing. The
You'll see a
crowd
few
will
rocks
tell you how it works out.
in the air.
Ladies and
Championship, Team
gentlemen,
Martin.
Kevin Martin, the 2011 champion, 11 times Alberta's champion. He's off to another Briar 1 month from today, London, Ontario. Team Martin celebrating.
What a great game by Team Martin. Phenomenal shooting, and they definitely took those opportunities in the second half of the game.
Thanks, you guys.
And we'll be back.
He thanks the crowd. The team thanks the crowd. 7-4 the final score. Martin over Cooey. We're going to take a break. We're going to be back with more from the 2011 champion right after this.
Alberta Curling, proudly sponsored by Boston Pizza. Alberta Curling, proudly sponsored by Best Western.
WHL hockey is live on Shaw. Catch the NHL stars of tomorrow today. Don't miss the excitement when the Seattle Thunderbirds look to keep the playoff drive alive as they hit the I-5 north for a clash with the Vancouver Giants. Tune in Friday, February 18th, 7:30 Pacific, 8:30 Mountain for great junior hockey action. The Western Hockey League, building the world's finest talent. WHL hockey, only on Shaw.
Welcome back to High River. It is the Alberta Boston Pizza Cup. Paul Webster, Jackie Ray Greening, and Dave's gone to grab Kevin Martin for an interview. 7-4 the final. They did get a deuce there with that final shot of Kevin's. And, you know, big key shots. The 8th end, the 9th end, the 10th end. After Cooey got the deuce and Kevin Martin got the hammer back, you had a feeling which way the game was going to go. But Kevin has that opportunity to do things like that because he's got such a great hitting team. So we're going to go to Dave and our champion.
All right, our champion for 2011, and it's times 11 for you personally. Do they get sweeter every time?
This one was pretty good because playing Kevin's team, and they're really good. They're great, right? So it was nice to be able to finish it off and to win.
We didn't expect to see so many half shots, so many missed shots, and so much second guessing on ice. I mean, to put it lightly, it was a little tricky out there.
A little bit in certain spots, you bet. So you had to be careful of the spot, and that's why I really didn't want to throw the out-turn draw to try to win the game because that would have been tough to get out there a little wider. Carter went to throw it early in the 10th and only got halfway to the house. That could easily happen to me if I had to play it. So luckily we had the in-turn tap.
We made a lot of this in the media, and it's in fact all week, all the media that covers curling have made a lot of it. The potential for a clash of the Titans, the Olympic champion, the world champion. How do you feel? Did this game live up to the billing?
Oh, I don't know. Have to ask the crowd, but I think so. It was a dogfight, and yeah, it was sure a lot of fun.
Can you find a turning point for us? I look at that steal. I think it was in the 6th end.
No question. Steal of 1 and 6. That was a turning point because then they got their deuce back. But we still have control, and that was it. No question about it.
You got a month now until the Briar, but tomorrow's Valentine's Day and a Purple Heart to bring home.
That's right. Yeah, we'll have a great day at home, and by the time we air this, they'll all be at home.
Kevin, thank you very much. Congratulations to you. Enjoy.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Triple takeout by Mark Kenny just to maintain control in the grabs with hammer.
That was just a great shot. You know, when you look at it, that's the only party could have hit that rock, and he did it. So that's pretty dang good. They're getting their trophies here. And
little disappointing game for Kevin Cooey. You know, it is their title run. They're trying to, represent Alberta again and match their championship and the World Championship, and just didn't get that opportunity running into the reigning gold medalists.
Present to the champions from the Seville Center, Coach Jules Ochar.
So a few weeks here to prepare for Ken Martin as they get ready for the Briar in London, Ontario. And they're going to be putting in some practice time. I know they've talked a little bit about this year. They haven't had a lot of time together as a foursome with all the speaking engagements and so on that come with being the reigning Olympic champions. But I know they'll be out in the Saville Center ice throwing some rocks with Coach Jules Ochar and getting ready to be in fine form for the London Briar.
And skip Kevin Martin.
Absolutely unbelievable resume this guy has. He's just adding to it. He's going to go in as the top seed, probably into the Briar, with Glenn Howard and Jeff Stoughton also joining him. And I guess there's that Brad Gushu guy too out of Newfoundland.
And now the boys are all going over to pick up the big trophy, that being the Alberta Boston Pizza Cup.
The presentation of the Boston Pizza Cup for 2011. to Team Kevin Martin of Edmonton Saville Centre. They're Alberta's champions. They'll be wearing the blue and gold in London, Ontario a month from now. We're back with more after a quick break here on Shaw TV.
Alberta Curling, proudly sponsored by Boston Pizza. Alberta Curling, proudly sponsored by Best Western. Alberta Curling, proudly sponsored by Williams Moving and Storage.
WHL hockey is live on Shaw. Catch the NHL stars of tomorrow today. Don't miss the excitement when the Seattle Thunderbirds look to keep the playoff drive alive as they hit the I-5 north for a clash with the Vancouver Giants. Tune in Friday, February 18th, 7:30 Pacific, 8:30 Mountain for great junior hockey action. The Western Hockey League, building the world's finest talent. WHL hockey, only on Shaw.
The black-capped chickadee is one of the most common birds in Canada. It has an impressive memory where food is concerned, stockpiling reserves and recalling specific hiding places up to 28 days later. The chickadee feeds on seeds and bugs, making it a great part